go down well with our future.
We could have empty bodies to put souls in.
All that
We
Vic
don't need
thinking
empty
of right now.
bodies.
Vic just wants to make an army of like whatever the fuck.
People who ended up in hell.
No,
Yeah.
we were thinking about making automatrons as well. Make a construct, and see if we can put the soul in a construct.
No, but how do you control them?
You don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, no, they're
What
your.
use are they then?
They're under
Not
your
your
control anyway.
souls. Not
No,
when
they
you
are.
put them into something. You have
They
to
are
cast
the-
binding magics on them.
No, you don't, because it's a fucking soul in a
Wh-
box
what,
in a jar.
what use are they? That depends on your perspective.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've
yeah,
already
yeah,
got
they-
ghosts.
I can imagine within some alignment spread they are of use. You're just not over
Yes.
this one.
Spreading chaos is exactly what I'm after.
Oh,
so
weren't
is
you
Vic.
going for some midnight orgy with the supposed fucking brother? What's his name?
Yeah, he went
Albus?
to a BDSM party.
That was a midnight orgy. That was a midnight sacrifice session, is what it was.
Yeah, that was just a casual stabbing of each other.
That was a Drukari hello.
That was a near-death situation, wasn't it?
I think near death is
Flatliners.
cutting it fine.
You kind of went over the edge there.
Kind of died.
Yeah, and then was brought back. That's what I mean by near-death. Like you didn't stay dead.
Yeah, it's Flatliners, the film, isn't it?
I just think of train spots.
No, there's an actual film where they.
Yeah, I mentioned it twice last time, and no one reacted to it.
No, I remember you mentioning it.
Thank you, Vic. You were listening to me.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
That was a pretty good film back in the day, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
You got to take inspiration from where you can.
You tried this game yet, Gav?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Did you know? I quite like it.
I think it could be a great game, but its introduction pissed me off so much I didn't want to play the rest of it.
Oh, it takes like 5 minutes to get through it.
Yeah, I know, I got through it.
Yeah.
And then I said, fuck it. This is just... I don't care.
Bore a grudge.
Okay.
He bore a grudge. Yeah, fair enough.
It does, it looks good.
So far, I'm enjoying it. I've not
I
made
didn't
it to
play the
Galactica
demo,
yet.
I will ask you guys, there's a conversation happening in the next room from me. Is it coming down my mic?
No.
Nah,
Cool. Okay. Fine. Good.
Crisp's too good. It's just not good
It's-
enough for catching
yeah.
armor.
It's just loud enough to be distracting me. I'm going to close the door. That's the thing to do.
Alright, expression. Have it on. Probably do that.
I'll
Yeah,
suppress your noises in a minute. It's fine. I've got mint tea.
I've got Shandy.
I've got a bottle of tonic water.
I got
Delicious.
rum.
You love me
Delicious.
tonic water.
Keeps the malaria off you, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Constant
That's
concern.
tonic water.
I know.
In Yorkshire. Let's
Okay.
do a quick recap.
List.
Previously.
Because it's been a few weeks since we played. I appreciate your patience. I've needed a couple of weeks myself, and then other people have been busy doing things. So I hope you're all well.
You're forgiven.
Relatively.
We are all
Yeah.
forgiven.
All sins.
And I am doing great.
Good to hear it.
That's because you said I'm doing great, and then your fucking thing fizzed over.
I know. Let's put it down for a while. Although last time is over like no, that was something else. Whatever. Carry on.
Cruel hand of fate. Moving the service slightly. The party are still traveling with the Northern Crusade, or at least a break off thereof, who have taken some horses from the town of Wellston and are traveling across Gantmore in the north of Lurich towards the coast, wherein they will advance, you gather, on Hyluri itself.
I remember now. The horses.
You have regrouped with these upon returning from hell. And so a little recovery time emotionally has been sat in. Obadiah has taken time to discuss theology and revelations with the priest Cobble. Tongi and Jethro have met with another priestess, a follower of Prasex the Night Guardian, to discuss tenets of protection, transience, the blurring of boundaries. Tor has been engaged in communion with nature, but also meeting some of the animals, addressing their needs, and has uncovered a little something that these animals may not have been horses their entire lives.
Yes, I remember.
The exact nature and means of their transformation you haven't quite uncovered yet, but you also don't get the sense that they're entirely unhappy. But whether it was to their will or not, yeah.
And he told us all this, didn't he? Yeah.
I believe Tor's
I did.
Tor
I
gathered the group together and is laying this out.
I did relay back that the horses are people and
Yeah.
something very strong at cast a spell.
What has not been lain out to the group are Gronon's activities. Nocturnally, he has met with a group of fellow, or
Cunts.
perhaps more ardent Cyric worshippers.
I would go with the more weird cunts.
Yeah.
Sadomasochist, yeah.
Yeah. Who have indulged and invited him to partake in an orgy of murder in a tent overnight. The letting and imbibing of blood, the loosening of life, and the spending of diamonds for wanton revivification while the
It's
night
expensive fucking hobby.
away. Yep, absolutely.
They might as well have just played Warhammer.
Yep. Exactly. But the emphasis, the breaking of the chains seems to have struck a chord. Gronon's own refrain has been interpreted rather poetically by these individuals, and a new revelation to Gronon alone is that Cobble, who is by daytime the priest of Pelor, has also begun to partake in the worshipping of Cyric by night.
Legend.
But a new day is come. The night ended without procession as Obadiah cast Private Sanctum. And Tongi took the time to scry upon the city of Hyluri to discover what awaits you. You have seen encampments to the south and to the west of the city. Possibly swarms hoarding refugees, possibly besieging armies. It was difficult to tell. The city itself was quiet, showed some signs of destruction. In particular, the ravages of the East End have not yet been recovered, and the post office has been destroyed from within.
Oh, Oswald.
Hell of a guy. But the town is quiet at night, quieter than those of you who are familiar with cities in any sense would expect it to be. As Tongi's scrying faded, he glimpsed another detail. While you had been away, a letter had come through the magic envelope that had been recovered from David Beck. A letter from Said Orient SA, inviting you all and giving you all details of a teleportation circle. This circle, Tongi has learned, is located at the top of Said's tower
Where's his
in
tower?
the Royal
here?
Palace.
Oh, in the palace.
Yeah, it's within the grounds of the palace. He is officially the court wizard.
Sounds like a plan.
And so you have the world before you and a number of options.
Sounds like a potential ambush.
Absolutely. Sounds great.
What would you like to do?
I also wrote CR10 undead detected.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's to do with the commune with nature I did outside the thingy. I looked
Mm.
for any powerful shit within, I think it's 2 miles.
Yeah, you went looking for hags and things like that.
Yeah.
you
Right.
found no evidence of kind of hags or other fae, but there are definitely undead traveling in the area.
Brewery.
We're on the moors though, aren't we?
You are out on
Well,
the northern
I think
moors,
we're
yeah.
getting close
Yeah,
to
so I
Anfield,
imagine there's
so-
fucking white barrows and shit like that out on the moors. Oh, fucking.
I also imagine it's because we're getting closer to Ansel, so it might be the undead from the meteorite site.
No, we killed all them.
Well, we
No, we
killed a
didn't
couple
actually.
more when we went back to the farm, so
Yeah.
No, but we didn't
we
head
killed
to
all the
we
ones in
didn't
the
head to
immediate
Ansel.
area.
Ansel was more to the south. We kind of went more south east.
No, when when we killed Beck and he got the fucking shard, he cast that spell which countered the fucking undead.
Yeah.
So loads of the undead were back to normal back at the thing. So there's no undead from the, because it's under
Oh.
quarantine.
Well, the meteorite's still there. We don't know what it does.
Yeah, but it's
Well,
under
yeah.
quarantine by the army. That's what I mean.
Yeah. So we've been told.
Well, no, didn't we go back and look at it at some point?
I don't think so.
That's when we fought
We've only
the
ever been to it once.
Yeah, we went and fought the fucking zombies at the farmhouse because we were intending to go to the asteroid, but we never actually made it, did we?
No, I think we went there once. We had the big wall of fire against the fucking 100 zombies, but then we got kind of distracted by other shit.
Yeah, when we,
We
but
still
when
had
I mean
more
when we
important
were
to go elsewhere.
when we were settling the orcs there, we fought all those zombies at the farmhouse because we went back to
Yeah.
the farmhouse. But we were
Yeah.
supposed to go to the thing and we never bothered.
There
Yeah.
were ghouls at the farmhouse, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we ran from Yushad, the bit that fucking.
Yeah, maybe that's what happened. We just decided to run away or whatever.
Yeah, we ran north straight up to the fucking Balor and then headed up to fucking
Yeah.
having that weird fucking party.
Yeah.
I think we might have gone back to see them, right?
I'm quite happy to do travel by tree or plant like to the most southernest part of Evie Wood that we can get to, most southern and east, southeasterly. So we can come up behind this encampment of people and we can get through as many people as we can in that time. It's the fastest way to get from here to there without like a time skip.
If you're talking about the encampments that are outside the south of the city, we're going to need to go way further south than Evie would.
Or are we talking about going anywhere except the King's Place anyway?
Well, no,
What
the
is-
city is here, High Lurry.
Yeah.
So we'll be coming out like here-ish. That's a few fucking miles, mate.
What do we want to do
You-
in the city?
I was
Like, do
thinking
we-
about
do-
seeing what's
we-
outside before we go in, but I'm happy to
Okay.
do either.
So that's good. That's like a
That was the
gathering
purpose of
place.
scrying, wasn't it? we scryed to see what the city looked like.
So we gather intel. Do we want or need to gather allies?
Yes.
I.e., my old teacher, possibly the
That
guild
is-
leader and or the other artificers that we know.
So, yeah, we're going to potentially want allies, but we're going to the more information we get, the easier that.
No, I'm not knocking your idea. I'm just saying we
Yes.
definitely need to do both, but opposed to teleport into Saeed's, bust the ambush
Yeah.
and go on an all-out murder spree.
And I think we need named allies. That's the important bit, not just
Yeah.
cannon fodder. We're talking, yeah.
Plot armor.
Well,
allies.
we've got like 4 Chad friends who are already intending to attack the city
That's
anyway.
why I'm saying.
That's what I mean. We don't need just fucking cannon fodder. We need the people who have the power to come and help us overcome things like the magic barrier.
Because
So
we
we
can bring
contact.
people with us if we do transport by plan.
We can contact Fane, Obadiah's old teacher, Gleetide, the gnome wizard from the Hall of Artifice.
There's also the leader of the Hall of Artifice, who we could persuade, who's a different person.
And we
Didn't
can
we
persuade that
piss him
person
off?
to give me loads of robots. Continue.
Possibly. And so when we first left the Hall of Artificers, we were on a street near Temple District, and that's where you memorized a tree
That I did.
in some sort of place.
Yeah.
Or we have in, I think his name is Lear. Was his first name Lear Thane? Was my my tutor.
Yes, I don't remember.
Because I went
first
back
names,
and
so
looked at my notes and I couldn't find a Thane, so
Yeah.
I held him down as Lear. Anyway, so we have a magic circle in his place that we can get to as well. So
There's
we
many ways in.
except I think the plant one you can possibly cast more of than I
And
can
it's
cast.
probably the least expected as well.
I've just had a thought about another potential ally.
You're a merm? Sorry.
Hessine, the priestess who was trapped in the temple in Helgrade, was that her being trapped? That was a decree, wasn't
That
it?
was a decree, yeah.
So
that
surely she's
is-
free
Oh.
now.
That is some
Yeah.
distance away, though.
Yeah, but she's a priestess. She can probably teleport. She can probably do because Tongi can do that kind of stuff. So
Well, she was a priestess of light,
Of daylight.
Or Pelor.
ostensibly Pelor. I don't know if she would be the vengeful type.
no, but
She
she
was a
could help in terms
priestess of
of
the dawn,
like
wasn't she?
healing or buffs. You know, that kind of support, not necessarily
yeah, very true.
fighting.
That's
And
the
a
thing, there's
raven.
not many holy orders in Larich. You can't really call on paladins.
Where you can call on a shit ton of clerics, and some of us are pretty good fighters.
You've
We'd
got
have
the
to work out
paladins
how
you need
to-
right here. Sorry.
We'd have to work out
Ambrose.
how to get her here. But yeah, like pretty much any of the big names we've come across in the last while.
Should bring you fucking BDSM buddies.
Is Lord Goss. Like we might need some official like
I don't trust Boss. I think
royal
Boss might be
lineage.
fucking more corrupt than fucking he seems.
We should get Claxton to join with us.
Yeah. Sorry,
Um,
we killed your wife. And your kids. Actually, no, we didn't kill his kid. We left him alive up at the fucking
Yeah.
up at Baylor. So
last you've seen, yeah, Claxton
We-
Jr. is a lieutenant in the army and
and we could have murked his
Doesn't know.
hasn't had the letter because the post office has been blown up.
ass.
That tracks.
okay. So is that what we're thinking then? Get into town. From within town, we scry the walls. Whether that's Vic doing some turn it into a bird or whatever. We get intel on what the movement of people in town is. We contact everyone we can, we persuade them, and we march on the palace, or we teleport.
Well,
to the
we've
palace.
got to teleport inside the palace so we can go into the city and then teleport into the palace.
I think it would be good if the palace was sort of under siege before we
Although,
teleported.
I also think it would be good if we don't use like a 5th or 6th level spell to get into the palace. If we're already using one to get into the city.
Jed, have we rested since yesterday?
It is the beginning of the day, so sure, yes.
Well, we could like. I mean, how far away are we? Like a couple of days, did you say?
At the present rate of kind of travel, yeah, kind of.
What about, say, like wind walking? That's a lower level spell, like teleporting in it.
Which would be able to get us fucking nearly as far as we want. It can get us miles.
Okay, so if doing that, it could get X
We could
number
even-
of people, I don't know how many, and it could give us the information of looking down over the city and gathering what the outskirts of it looks like as well. That's kind of a twofer.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Reconnaissance.
And it can place us down in the city.
Oh, that's
wherever we
6th
want
level.
to.
That's a 6th level spell as well. Never mind.
It
I
is.
thought that's cheaper than teleporting.
But it is cheaper than doing. Is it travel by plant?
I think that's 6th level as well. I was looking it up.
Yeah.
So teleportation circle, which is the slow one that takes like 10 minutes to cast or 1 minute to cast, is a 5th level. I can do that
Oh,
twice
shit.
at 5th level.
Okay, that's better. Cheaper.
Yeah,
10
but
creatures I can do a wind walk.
but I've only got
That's
6th,
5-foot
7th,
radius
and
spatial
8th.
circle. So
like one of each of them. So that means I've only 3 big spells.
And
Opposed to
spending one level 6
5
to
big
get us
spells.
in very close isn't too bad. Especially now we've got 8th as well. So it's not as bad. It's still not great, but that's one of the reasons I wouldn't mind going to the camp before the city, because we can rest at the camp if needs be, if it's not hostile. And then, we've
That'll-
got full.
It'll also allow us to view the state of the outside of the city.
Yeah.
Didn't we scry to view the outside of the city? We looked at it from the sky, right?
I was scrying.
Yeah, but
Jamie
we did
scry,
that.
yeah.
We looked at the
Don't-
outside. We
yeah.
looked at the outskirts of the city. That was the purpose of Jamie scrying.
But we
Yeah,
didn't
and all
get-
we could really tell was there was a load of people camped outside the city.
Yeah, I didn't get details because my scry was too high above the city. I was mainly
You got
focused on the
you
palace.
got you got a broad view, so you got a lot.
Oh.
You got some information about a lot of places rather than any kind of real detail.
What do we need to know about the outside of the city for?
Well,
Could
if
just,
those
like-
are allies that are sieging the city, that could be a big advantage. And Mr. Powders could be there, because we don't know if Sam sent a fucking message to him or something, or told him secretly, "Oi, in
think
like
so.
2 months, fucking siege Lurich," or whatever.
Just as planned.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the only thing I did was tell them to get their spies to stir up issues. I don't remember getting microphone to do anything. Sam doesn't remember that.
Or
Yeah.
could be like Buckalore. We don't know. Okay, yeah, we assume it's people. All right, let's just get into the city.
Yeah, I also like. Do we want this to be another prep session?
No,
Right, then fucking do it then.
fucking we'll do it live.
We've had about 6 months of that.
Next week, yeah.
Boys.
Teleport.
Okay.
Should we
So-
talk to all the other people and get them to get ready?
Yeah,
We're
fucking
gonna
ready.
teleport in.
Whatever.
I think maybe we should.
We should definitely talk to our boys.
the others. Let Chevette know at least, so they know that we're going ahead.
I'd like to ask Chivette about the horses as well, Tor.
Yeah, we need to ask her about that, because it's a bit fucking not on it, really, is it?
If she knows about it, irrelevant of her motives, I still think it's a bit not fucking on, and maybe she's not an ally after all.
Yeah, it's a pretty dark thing to do to a being.
All right, maybe we could like secure. Oh, we could like make a deal with them somehow that they free all. They don't do that to any of our people, and we sort of
I think either way,
Give them
they're,
half the country or some shit.
they're fanatics. They're coming here anyway. I think we leave them behind and let them deal with the outsides than the walls.
Yep.
Yeah,
As long, when we are in the city, then the city guard will lose the walls. These people will take them, and they'll move towards the palace.
Right. So, plan is, what we're gonna go to the temple where I got the with the tree I found, or well, one of the trees I looked at, or the castle gardens is the other place in the city that I can remember.
Yep.
I think the tree would be better. That way we can go to my old tutor's establishment and also the Artificers Guild.
I like the idea of the tree because it's more
The tree or the
conspicuous.
castle tree.
Less conspicuous.
It's the
The one near the
temple. Yeah.
the one near the artificer's place, I think.
So let's go talk to Yushad, and we'll make a move, I guess. Unless you want to bring fucking Galtori in and that lot.
Certainly want to tell them.
I really need a piss.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Okay.
settle among yourselves who you want to speak to before you leave, and we'll deal with that the moment I'm back.
Why don't we just tell Chivette the plan after
Yeah.
she answers us about the horse people, and then we let her decide where to distribute her troops.
Yep. Sure.
She
That sounds
has
good.
waged a successful campaign.
Do
so-
it.
Yeah. She's be doing all right combat wise. Yeah. Just tell her. We'll get.
And then, if we don't have anyone with us, the combat will run quicker. There'll be less off-screen kind of shit for Jed to deal with.
So straight to
Straight to the temple, and I think we assess the priest there, the head priest, and persuade him of our cause. We ask him whether he's seeing visions of a new god, or the lifting back of the veil, or whatever. To see if we can recruit him. Then I would think we split the party just to be risky. Some of us go to the Artificers Guild, and some of us go to. I can go maybe by myself to my old tutor's place, and then we meet up near the palace and we go in. We just approach the gate and we use like low-level magics like suggestion, or just Grandon persuades the guards to open the door.
I just tell them we're very important.
Suggestion or
Yeah.
hard mode suggestion.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got
Like-
scrolls of loads of shit as well that we still haven't used, probably. Got loads of crap.
I've got a master suggestion scroll, so I'm sure we're fine.
All I gotta do is hit Gromlin with an enhanced ability, and he'll talk his way
Yes.
through anything.
Is
I
suggestion a wisdom
literally
save?
taught
Is
my
that
way through the hills.
I think
spell
it is
luck?
off my head. I think it's a wisdom
because
save.
that could be good to use on Saeed, or like one of their other benefactors who's not a cleric. Like if they have some sort of high fucking champion warrior, or I'm sure his wisdom score is okay, but it's like he's not a cleric. He's not going to have like +5 in wisdom, whatever.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's wisdom. The scroll doesn't say it on it because it's just I've named a scroll because I'm an idiot. Dominate person's wisdom, so it must be.
Yeah, I would imagine it is.
We'll check it. We'll cross that bridge when we come to the casting, I
Yeah.
suppose. Absolutely. Okay.
Do
My
we?
suggestion is a wisdom save.
If we're all splitting, does that do? Can I go to the Artificer Guild?
Yeah, I'd assume some people wanted to do the Artificers Guild ahead of anything else.
Yeah, me and Tora will go there.
I think try gauge not only Gleetide, but the head of the guild as well.
Is
If he
Gleetide the
seems
one that
capable
we
man.
sat speaking to before, who took
Yes,
us
Guy-
down to
party.
Nemesis?
The guy you met before. the
Oh,
Gleetide
sorry,
is
the
woman-
party. Yeah,
The
Gleetide is
leader
the
of the
woman that you
guild
met at
is
the party.
somebody else.
yeah, the
And
manager is
yesterday-
who I was thinking of.
You met Mr. Hadley.
Yeah, he doesn't like
Hadley.
us.
No.
Tony Hadley.
None of them do, but might have changed their tune.
I mean, Gleetide likes us because of
give
the
him that.
party, but
I gave him the key back at the party to somebody.
Yep, and we gave books back, and we did all right by them.
Sorry for the
Broke
hole
their
in your
mind.
roof.
We still violated their space, but you
Sorry
know.
for that explosion in your basement.
They fucking
We
loved
didn't do
it.
that. Actually, no.
They violated some dude's mind.
Yeah, cool. All right, let's go. Teleport.
Boof, boof, boof.
Talk to
So you-
Shareed, whatever she called anyway. Find out the animal, the
You-
horses quickly.
Chevet first, yeah? Okie dokie. So the breakfast is had at your encampment. Chevet's wagon is fairly near the front of the procession, and people are packing down their tents as you find it. She is sweating, folding canvas and kind of bundling and tying sticks together. Her sleeves on her dress are rolled. You can tell from her stature and the scarring on her arms and the kind of wound that she normally conceals is visible. She blinks, looking over to you. She says, "Oh, the sun is down upon us today. Eh? I can understand why you would be worshipping and celebrating sun and midsummer is force of divinity naturally by itself.
Oh,
That's
good.
your own better now.
Don't go in for all that nature mumbo jumbo. That's more Tor's thing. We need to talk to you about the attack.
Oh, well, yes. I mean, he's some days away, but we have time to, if you have considerations, I'm all ears. And she gestures towards her ears and then up her horns.
We're planning to go there ahead of time.
Oh? We had hoped on having you as part of the main force, but do you think it will be with success to be just you five?
Obadiah.
We'll need a small party inside the castle. Whether that
Great.
be to interfere with the defense of the gates so you can enter, or something else, intelligence, whatnot, we don't know until we get there. We can also gather allies while we're there.
Oh. Well,
I didn't think you were a fighter yourself, I say, gesturing at her arms.
Got a weak, feeble little woman arms.
Oh, the big fucking wounds all over her arms.
Oh, yeah.
no,
so, yeah.
I am one to suffer for a cause.
Can see that, and we all have, I suppose, although we didn't maybe understand exactly why.
Anyone who wants to there can make maybe an insight check or a religion check.
I'm going religion.
Insightful.
I'm not that insightful, but I am implying something.
I am very insightful. Natural 20. For a total of
Natural 20.
Nice.
31.
Monstrous, okay.
I got a 22.
Oh, sorry, it's 30. Not
Okay.
change the result.
Insightful. Oh, what's that? Where's my fucking thingy? There it is. 24 inside.
24 on the insight check as well. Okie dokie. Sam, did you roll? No?
No.
No, that's fine. That's okay. That's a wicked, very strong set of rolls there. Those of you rolling religion, which I think is Tongi and Obadiah.
No, sorry, I didn't know religion was an option. I ended up going with
Oh.
my lesser of insight.
Okay, sure, yeah.
I don't
That's
know
fine.
that much about her religion, so
That's fine. Tongi, I will spell it out to you. She has mentioned the worship of a god named Ilmater, for whom it is religiously necessary to suffer and make sacrifice. You know, it is a kind of religious duty for her. Your role was what, 22, something like that?
Yeah, 22.
And so it's you know, her bearing the scars of her faith is, you know, on one hand it's the kind of generic sign of devotion, but it's regarded as especially important within her faith. For all the rest of you, you all rolled quite high on the insight checks. And so when she's talking about suffering for the cause, these are willing and deliberate wounds upon her arms. They don't look fresh like she's done them last night, but they might be weeks old. You know, they are healing, but barely. And she says this again with a kind of pride in her tone. Because all three of you rolled over 20. She's gone out of her way to make sure that she suffers here. She's gone out of the way to make the wounds more grievous than perhaps even they need to be. And the pain is the source of her strength. Jethro rolling a 30. There is a almost like a smugness in her tone where she is telling you, I'm here because I'm really fucking powerful. And that's what's implied by her talking about suffering for the cause. But she's happy to let you work that out rather than stating it, because stating that out loud kind of defeats the purpose a little bit.
Change my mind, I will roll insight.
Or all the 30, what's the point?
22, so I know what's happening.
Okay, fair.
21.
Yeah. Similar to that, Sam, you've gleaned that she has she has suffered these wounds deliberately because these are actually the source of power for her.
I would tell you. It throws an open book.
Yeah. But she carries on folding things up.
I'm just going to interrupt. In what name do you suffer these wounds?
The god Ilmater is what compels me.
Which is?
Is
Sorry, did you say the god's name or did you say martyr? I can't tell with your fucking horrible French accent.
Great French accent.
Yes, that's the problem.
Ilmater. Yeah.
It's horrible because it's accurate to French.
Yes. I can't say the fucking word he said. Yeah, right, okay. So you didn't say martyr, you said Ilmater. Right. I'm with you.
Ilmater.
Not enough phlegm.
Yeah. I was taught the way to speak French is to imagine you've got loads of elastic bands around your head. And his face is kind of squished up like that. So you must speak a little like this.
Yeah. Okay. Who is that? Tell me more. Only I have recently observed similar practices in the name of God.
Well, of course. I'm going to give her a check on that. Because I know what you're alluding to, but she might not. Okay, all right. Well, we the objective is to deliver and ease the suffering of others, and in doing so, we take it upon ourselves. For those fortunate of us few, we may accept pain and the wounds and, well, the grievous
We should all.
punishment, perhaps as a preemption.
Hmm.
I am myself making penance for the pain I am about to wreak upon others. But perhaps it's different for you.
Everyone should carry suffering.
This,
Anyway,
This
when we're going to talk
religion-
about horses,
this religion of yours,
I'm just going to
Ladies,
say that in character, by the way.
the perseverance, the pain, as you say, is always carried by those of the faithful, and never of the less fortunate.
Our duty is to relieve, to accept on behalf of others. We, in more peaceful times, we tend to the wounded and food to the hungry.
I say this just because my little friend here, Borak, is a druid of some quite renown, and he has spoken to quite a number of your horse folk
Well,
in your
They
camp.
were
I
folk.
can tell they were people at one point, and then someone cast some fucking spell, and well, now they're horses. And
This is
that's not really right, is it? Now
it's
taking these
akin to
poor people-
slavery.
We don't take
Oh.
kindly to that.
Nearly what started this whole thing.
We don't abide slavery.
Certainly
Give her
not
one
of our
more check.
people.
All the talk of slavery is just going to make Tongi look very, very quiet and very, angry.
Yeah.
Their society is going to be based around slavery, isn't it?
No, gentlemen, you must understand that the people of Wellston, they are liberated from the tyranny of the devil-worshipping king, as you yourselves
What,
have been.
liberated to be a fucking horse? That's is
And
that a choice? Is it?
as such, sir, they are volunteers. They understand the necessity of our march, and
They didn't sound like fucking volunteers to me.
Perhaps you have been mistaken, sir.
I spoke to like 3 of them.
Hmm?
You telling me all of them horses volunteered?
I am telling you, sir, that the people of Wellston, again, Tor and Jed S3e, since you're asking here, can make insight checks. Tor, having spoken to the horses, can do so with advantage.
Lady Chevette,
15.
I have
23.
the ability to read minds. I'd rather not do it on a person such as yourself.
Hmm. The cause that is, I'm not going to do the accent anymore. It's boring. But she lays out.
It's not boring.
You're just embarrassed by it, Jed.
Yes,
I think it
Because
sounds
it is-
lovely.
The crusade upon which we engage is of importance to everyone who discovers that they themselves have been slaves, have been subject to such tyranny. And they came to us and they began to make insistence that they wish to contribute. But what can people of a village offer? And we struck upon the idea that they're strong people. They understand the countryside and the landscape and how to travel. And this is the compromise which we reach. But now I understand and she'll look directly to you, Tor, the confusion now with which they are faced, because memories between the changing of shapes and the what do we call it? Polymorphages.
Yeah,
Is
whatever
there-
you've done is turning them into a fucking horse.
Ex-
It's
ex-
wrong.
Exact,
Dragon.
and is such that they no longer have full sense of their lives as human.
Is she lying?
I'm gonna look at Tongy for this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get Tongy's reaction and whatever that is, I'll back it.
So to all of you, in which case then, those of you, so Tor and Jethro have already rolled. The other three of you, if you'd like to make insight checks, are welcome to.
Can I
Yeah, go ahead.
use telepathy to advise Tongy in his head to aid him
Bad.
in his insight check? Like,
Have you made an insight check yourself, Gav?
not on this question, but the last
Yeah.
thing where I got 23 was a insight check on her.
You got a 23 on the yes.
But
on
it was
the
a different question.
suffrage. Yeah.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
which case, I will say, yeah, you can forego yourself making the insight check to give Tongy the the little boost on it, so Tongy can make the check with advantage.
Insight's not very good. Let's see.
Oh, I thought you were her expert.
Oh, that's a nat 20
Okay,
for an insight of 25.
for 25. Okay. Tor, you got a 23 before? Okay, 'cause you only got a 15, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sam, are you rolling?
Yeah, I did. It was terrible. It was
Yeah, that's
7.
fine. Yeah, no problem. Okay. 25 is what you needed to pick up on this because she's delivering this with a placidity and a kind of calmness and a firmness here. That yeah, if this was for the rest of you, Jethro, you are, Jethro and even Tor, you guys are prepared to accept that what she's saying is, for a start, you yourselves have been through the revelation. You can understand and empathize with what she's saying. Tor, if you forget about what maybe you heard from the horses, or maybe you can see why they'd be a bit mixed up. Her story makes sense. For Tongy, there is a wince when she speaks. There's a discomfort in herself saying this. She doesn't like to lie. She's good at it, but she herself feels guilty in what she's saying to you here now, and that quaver is on the underlying kind of thing of Tommy's voice. She's lying very well, but you know what to look for. You understand how she maybe wants to suffer, wants to feel bad herself.
Wait, she's lying about what?
Yeah,
She's
She's lying about
about
saying they're
the horse-
volunteers. Yeah, right.
Yes.
yeah, they're not volunteers, but she wishes they were volunteers because she follows a god of suffering and sacrifice. That's
She
the
she,
whole-
wi- she wishes that
Yeah.
they were she wishes that they had volunteered. She regrets maybe any coercion, but crucially, she doesn't like to lie to you, and yet she is doing so readily and well, capably.
Yeah, Tommy's gonna, hearing all this, Tommy's just gonna cross his arms, just look at Obadiah and just shake his head slowly at Obadiah, just like, no.
Right then, Lady Chevette. We are, as we think, 2 days travel, is it, from Lurch?
We would expect 2 nights and morning. That is what the drivers tell me. Those with carts of the area. Charts is the word.
When do we want to leave, gentlemen? My
Are we
suggestion-
not going to continue this conversation?
That's what I was thinking.
we're just like, yeah, she's lying. We're just going to leave it there, though. Like,
Tongy has an
When do our
outright
people-
said
when
he's
do our-
lying. Tongy's
I
just
know,
told
I know.
Obadiah, basically.
I know, but if
Okay, how about this? If we're going to continue working together, we need your assurance that you're going to free our people, return them to their original form.
That is the bargain, that is the arrangements. They will not be taken into harm's way. And then when the business is concluded, we ourselves have arrangements that this situation is only temporary for the,
And to
the
clarify,
brave.
when the king is no longer in power, you will return these people to their former state.
The king has no power over them as we speak.
Oh, fuck me. You know what I mean.
I understand when the deposition, when he is dead,
Obadiah,
perhaps before.
do you say when the king is dead? Would that be a good arrangement? I want to get her assurance that this is going to happen and she's not going to fuck us over with some ridiculous lawyer bullshit.
If
What
I am
about
at all,
now? I'm going to say looking at Jeffrey.
Well, that works. That works too.
oh, Monsieur,
they're They're horses. They're eating their fill every day. They were dying of starvation 6 months ago. Sure, it's temporary. Sure, it's weird, but it'll be a tale to tell their grandkids. It's only a couple of weeks.
Weeks.
Or
fewer.
months.
Months.
You have every assurance it will be fewer than that. The instant
don't-
that I have the power and
I hope you're making sure no one's fucking molesting those poor
Not in your
I've
campaign.
seen what some of those savage fucking Northmen do sometimes.
We're not
They
on your
fucking
campaign.
drunk out their head.
We're not in your campaign, Vic. We're not on your campaign.
why would anybody,
never know.
as you
Unless
say,
it's a very broad word in lots of languages. Maybe
Yeah.
it's more specifics. in
No
English.
spurs, people. What was I going to say?
Look, if this ends tomorrow, their suffering ends tomorrow. They can return to Wellston or their farms tomorrow.
If not, you will answer to us.
Yes.
Your answer to the gods.
gentlemen, to yourselves and
But us
yes,
first.
far higher.
Yeah,
Is
well,
that what
the best way would to have us swear in front of on our God, wouldn't it?
You will
Okay.
answer to the prophet of the Lord himself. Deception. Oh, that was almost massive. That was almost fucking massive. 19. That's the lowest
19.
deception I think I've rolled in a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Profit that you've made up because it's yourself.
Yes, that's exactly what I was alluding to.
She kind of
Oh,
blinks
thank
at you and kind of resettles her face and speaks with absolute solemnity now. So there will be horses no longer than is necessary for our crusade to have success.
If it's a bureaucrat, I'd question what you mean by necessary.
Yeah, I'm
As soon as you
I'm
reach the
very
city,
sorry,
It's no
but
longer necessary.
Please define
Before-
the end of your crusade.
We march upon the city. That
this
is our
isn't the war
objective.
with fucking Iran. You decide when it ends now.
This is what I'm talking about. I would like to say, like,
I'm not familiar with Iran, but
No, it's some shithole out in the sounding land.
it's
Continue.
just northeast of Shu,
Near Dark Sun.
whatever.
was
It's right next to iPad and Iraq.
their duty and commitment is to transport us to the capital, the home of the king. And after they are released and can return to home if that is upon their wishes. You gentlemen, you must understand these are free
If
people.
they
They are
are-
horses no longer than they wish.
Oh. Gentlemen, I think we should take stock of
They
where we are.
wish if the magic has been changing their brains, as my friend Tor here says, they may not know that they wish to return.
They will
just want-
return.
We just want
Yeah,
to make it very
that is-
clear. We know
they
they're
do not have
horses
their
by
free
their own
will. They do not have their own free will anymore.
They will, though. once they
You
return.
no. You will return them to their previous form. Not if they will.
Good point, Jethro. Perhaps your first good one.
Bex, I'm going to
Thank-
give you a choice now. This would either be a persuasion or an
Entire
intimidation
campaign.
check.
I'm not intimidating. I'm not intimidating her. I'm just telling her straight, like that's the
Yeah,
condition.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to go with persuasion. Wait, can
sure.
I do?
Yeah. Well, I
something?
want
Hold on.
to give you the choice on that. I think.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
When,
no,
when did we?
come
When did
on.
we? Wait. When did we long rest? When did we long rest?
You are
Like
out of a long rest.
10
You haven't
10
done
seconds
anything
ago.
since then. Yet.
Okay, so I have luck points. I will use a luck point,
Sure.
and I will use persuasion. No.
I'm going to say this feels like intimidate, but I want to give you the
Yeah,
choice.
fair.
If you've got a different
In my mind, well, it's just in my mind. I'm not intimidating. I'm just telling her she
just the
will
way
do
you look
this.
And
She
your
will
voice.
do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, it's not 20 for 0 bonus. So
Yeah, fine. But a 20 total.
Yeah.
Chevette's expression doesn't change, but it doesn't change a lot and hasn't changed a lot across the time that you've known her. Her little pet sphinx idles over, rubs itself against the back of her legs. She lifts it up, cradles the thing, and says, "You have my word. I have nothing more."
Very well. Thank you. I'll accept it.
There is no murmur or a chirp from the cat.
fine, all good.
Right, gentlemen.
Yep.
We'll have another night in camp and travel, and then we'll go tomorrow.
We need another night.
Let's just go. We've
Because
already
I
long
don't want to
rested.
I don't want to get there 2 days earlier than the people getting to the walls. I want them there at the walls when we move.
That's why we could do travel by tree and get as many people down to the south part as possible, because it's 10 a minute that lasts for, and people round tree walk in, boom, boom, boom.
No
walk
carts,
out
no
other side.
ammunition. An army marches on their stomach. Doesn't work. Not for 1,000 people. Not for 10,000. We don't know how
I
many
don't know
we
if you
have.
can take carts or through or not. You have to look at the rules.
You can, but you can't get that mass through
Yeah.
10 minutes.
We can't shift an army, is what he's saying. But do we need the army?
You could get 1,000 people through, but
Do we need
Like,
the army?
I don't- we don't. I know Jethro's chomping at the bit to really see what he can do. But that's what I'm going to try say as I stand up and say, well, we will leave you, Chevette. We will contact you when we have more information, and we'll walk out. And I'm going to try put together kind of a speech. Won't do it in character, but it's like, right, I might have not survived the hells, gentlemen, but I don't think we've anything to fear from this city, nor these northerners, these foreigners, because you have gone through hell and not only come back, but brought me back and brought others with you. You've defeated Minoras, Sinalas,
Sinalas.
Yep.
Yeah.
and you didn't seem to be that much intimidated by what you found down there. Like, this is only an old man. He might have a decree or two left, but he can't.
So
If he
what do you?
can't speak, he can't fucking make his decree.
So what do you want to wait for?
Because if it does go wrong,
You're arguing my point.
I would rather have his castle guards defending his walls than defending himself.
Were there already tents up at the walls? Or was that just like refugees?
Yeah, but we don't know
Um,
if it's refugees or
yeah.
an attacking army or what.
All the more reason to get in early and recon.
Wouldn't it be better to get in, recon, gather allies while we're in there for the day and a half?
Okay, I agree.
And then ask
Jethro,
her.
this could be a new streak where you're making the right decisions all the
We've
time.
been trying, but we've been trying to. We've been talking about fucking. The only reason we didn't do this like 6 weeks ago because we had to go back to hell and get you. We could have teleported into the fucking city at any point. We went
My
north.
apologies. I understand you've been chomping on the bit for a long time, and I was absent. So in that case,
No, it's not even. No,
straight
it's
away, Jed. I'm going to cast teleport.
Sweet.
Okay, right away. Yeah, everybody there, just outside of in with the group. Great. Okay. What is the
Oh, yeah,
intended
where?
destination?
Thane Lear's magic circle in the magic Lear's Emporium of Magic and Instruction, or whatever it's called, which is just down the street from the Artificers Guild and located pretty close to the Temple of fucking Tree Sunlight, whatever it was.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah. It was just the Oak, I think, right? It was just the Oak Temple. Yeah, sure. Yeah. All right. Excellent. And so just the 5 of you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now you're going to a permanently established circle, so there's no way the spell can fail. I'm not going to get you to roll anything. But would you like to describe how it feels? And Gav, I'm going to give you some agency. Why don't you describe the room into which you would merge?
Yeah, cool.
If that's all right.
Empty.
Like an IKEA showroom.
Yeah, I
Right.
think this guy is pretty okay. So the spell essentially is me drawing the circle in my mind. You guys see nothing. It's always all this planar shit is more inward than outward. But like your vision might warp for a millisecond or become kind of discombobulated or dizzy for just that split second, and then we're in a conservatory attached to like the 4th floor of this building. But so it's mostly glass ceilings and roofs. In one corner is a giant telescope looking out at the stars. But even at the 4th level, it's got this solid stone granite sheet for a floor, and in that this massive like 8 foot by 8 foot kind of sheet of thin granite is carved the runes for this location circle. Him being enchanter, I'm going to say, as his main thing is like the runes are all flickering and light is coming out of them in kind of fucking 3D and blah blah blah, and various colors for different runes that mean something to me and maybe somebody else, but not to most of you. And we appear standing in it while we were scattered amongst in a space where we appear we're perfectly symmetrical in a pentagonal thing, all 5 of us facing the center. It's evening time, and
It's definitely morning.
Oh, it's morning. Okay, in that case,
Definitely morning. This is
the light is
instantaneous
shining.
sunrise, but yeah.
The light is shining. There's probably a smell of smoke coming in from some of the windows, and
From the still smouldering.
yeah, smoldering common quarters or whatever. Yeah, and yeah, probably the stench of the fucking Vicuses, or the outer towns, like the wind blowing in.
Oh, dear God.
And we are here. The room is mostly empty though, and there's probably damage of some scarring and spells on walls and things like that.
Cool.
This is a teaching and study room, but yeah, you're right. Nobody is in the room at the moment. Do you imagine there being... I don't know if there's a ruling with the spell. Is there a noise as you land?
Oh, I would say if it's verbal on both ends, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
As in, components are only verbal. So yeah,
Yeah.
I would imagine there's some sort of noise when we leave and some sort of noise when we land.
As your voice kind of rings in the air for a moment more.
And yeah, it's the teleport spell. It's not teleportation circle.
Got it. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice.
And after a
Skip
minute,
scene.
yeah. Yeah. After a minute, you hear. After less than a minute, you all settle. The dust rings in the air for a moment now, and the smells change in your nose. The air feels cold after you've been standing in moorland morning sunlight that was hot. And you hear footsteps hurrying up the stairs. As Leah Thane pushes in the door to this room, wand in hand. His expression initially of alarm and then relief as he sees the five of you standing there.
Good morning, Mr. Tane.
Oh,
This guy was at the party.
you have
Yeah.
all met this
So
guy.
we've
He
all
was at
met him, yeah.
Galazar's party. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Me to again, down.
G'day.
Oh,
Hello again.
thank the sun. You're all alive.
What else
It
did
was
you expect?
it was touch and go. It was touch and go with Obadiah.
Yeah.
Well,
He wasn't a couple of days ago.
you things went that badly in Wellston.
Not in Wellston.
Wellston.
Not in
It was
Wellston.
it was in hell that things went badly, but we figured it
In
out.
Mineras.
In a minute.
Welson's actually doing pretty well.
Good. Oh, really? We heard it had been sacked,
Well, it had.
and then, but it's
But
you're gonna
the
you're gonna
army
pull things out
that
a little more
has
clearly.
sacked it exists
Pretty
from
cool guys.
without of the king's decrees, and therefore has existed as the natural, well, yes, the natural world intended it to.
Can I OOC for a second? Do we have any grasp of this guy's position re the king / Northerners /
he-
devils?
Fane looked in the Fane and Gleetide now saw the books that we've got of the king. So they know
I think we did a good job at persuading them, and then there
Okay.
was some mind-altering
Groovy,
shit cast
groovy,
on
groovy.
one of his the king's acolytes. So.
Sergeant Overt.
Yeah, Sergeant Overt was the one.
Yeah, who was
Yeah.
a military man and therefore maybe not one to be trusted with that.
Not subtle. So we've
So
come
they-
to the city to gather some allies and to challenge the king.
You mean to? Oh,
Well, after we gather some intelligence as well,
Western Wind. Yeah.
which is
All
why,
right.
of course, we came here first.
Intelligence. Well, there's still a scrap of that left around, but nobody knows what's happening in the palace. The guards come and go.
What's happening
No.
outside the walls?
Mm,
Is this war or is these refugees?
I haven't been allowed to go too far. Everything's papers, please, and checking documents. But the last I heard, it was. Well, we're not supposed to use the word besieged.
What's the justification for the increased security?
Oh, there's an angry mob of. Well, he looks around and says, points principally at Gronon. Seems to be dwarves mostly. Not all exclusively. There's all sorts of folks.
What are they
mixed
angry
up with
about?
it, but
They're Larichian. They're not Northerners or devils or.
What do they seem angry about?
Look, I'm from
I've
Mazanul.
some from Mazenal, some from further south. So I gather.
Maybe they've finally risen up to
Yeah,
overthrow the
what-
oligarchy.
What do they want?
Oh, same thing as the rest of us. An end to
Tyranny.
Taxes.
Yeah. Freedom for all men and an overturning of the order of government.
Oh, that's convenient.
representation, etc., etc.
That's convenient then.
I'm not
That's
sure they know themselves, but
Well,
that's fairly revolutionary. Do they really think the government can work without divine rule at its power?
no.
heard anything like that. But the
Well, perhaps they're doing it for a greater power, Obadiah.
the G word does come over the walls once or twice when they get really chanting.
Right. Well, practical things first, gentlemen. The if we need to move about the city, we might need papers. We need to figure out what a good set of papers are and how we can replicate them.
More disguises.
Can I see your papers?
The student dormitories are empty. You're all welcome to stay here. And he pats down his robes. These are what I was issued. They get me into the central streets, daylight hours only, of course. Wouldn't want to be out at night.
What's out? Who's out at night?
Well,
Nobody.
you're either wearing a plume or you are, well, a plume.
Wait, the gays are out at night.
You will
Gays
recall
are
that
always
Fe-
out.
feather prices are through the roof in the city.
the soldiers wear feathers from their helmets here. This
Yes,
is-
I know. You knew exactly
know
what you
that,
meant
yeah,
as soon as you
yeah.
said it.
Yeah. You will recall.
I need a wee. DRB.
Be good. Be
Right.
safe.
Well, we need to get to the Temple of the Oak, and we need to get to the Artificer Guild.
Mm.
We'd like to
Mm.
recruit one or two people to help us, and then we'd like to get ourselves into the palace and challenge His Highness directly.
Oh, I've seen Miss Gleetide once or twice since I saw you last. She's hasn't stopped. Well, I wouldn't say singing praises. She's a little more taciturn than that, but they're all very excited about what you all are doing. I'm touched you came
Excited
here
and
for.
supportive is a bit.
Oh. No, those are two different things. Supportive, I can't say, but well, you're effectively wearing the hornet's nest around your shoes, are you not?
Yeah.
Right. First things first. I want to cast Find Familiar. And get a rat.
Okay.
Little familiar rat.
You'll find the brazier over at the side there.
I don't need a brazier. I take a little rat skull out of my pouch. Tie a little fucking tail to it, a little bit of skin. Blow some water on it and put it on the floor and bow. Got a little fucking rat there.
Bit impressively done.
It's been fascinating watching him work over these last couple of months.
Yeah. It's all of that plucked together from a few. That's fun, yeah.
I could always send a message to people like Gleetide if you don't want to risk going out into the street.
I think it might be worth petitioning Gleetide in person so that the other artificers can see.
Hmm.
But you're right. It's an easier option if we wanted to do it less risky.
We're supposed to be out spending money, drumming up business, acting as though everything is normal, although of course it isn't. I've been given, and he lays out a kind of folded, crumpled bit of paper and lays it out on a tabletop. And you can see that this is a stamped bit of paper with his name, his place of work, a few other details on it.
Can anyone replicate these?
Well,
I can barely write, mate.
I can try.
Handwriting's pretty illegible to myself.
I managed to
It's
get.
not really my thing.
I managed to get away with this in the Hells, but using magics, not actually writing physical documents. Do you think we could get away with that here? Just showing them in a magic illusion? I'm going to say to Gleetide.
To
Thane,
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 yeah. Well, the average thicko on the street might fall for something like that, but
What is are the guards considered the average thicko? I mean, one would
So,
normally.
They are on the street and they're normally thickos.
They weren't, if you recall, in the palace itself. when we first went through. Remember back?
There you go.
Well, one
Couple
assumes we
months
won't be
ago.
trying to go into the palace in a disguisery attempt. We'll be going in
I'm thinking we kill some guards and nick their clothes.
going hot.
I mean,
Can I keep these
Go
things?
on,
Are you
Leia.
planning on going out anytime soon?
Oh, I will need them back.
Later today?
If you wouldn't mind picking up maybe some fruit and some coffee from the market.
Okay.
oh, we'll buy you plenty.
How tall is Thane? Sorry, I know I can't remember his description.
He is human.
6'7".
you know, It's not 6'7".
Green.
Do the papers have a not a picture but a drawing of him on it or something?
They've got a kind of crude, almost like a caricature.
Yeah, cool. I will. I'm thinking I could probably disguise myself as you with magics, and pop over to the Artificers Guild.
Do it, I think. And for traveling afterwards, I have.
I can go invisible.
I got a
S-
polymorph
spell.
bracelet that can turn you into a fucking bird or some shit, and you can get around the city pretty fucking easily.
Or does anyone else have disguise self? Because they could disguise themselves with these papers. That's one person's travel.
Don't need disguise self, mate.
Not
Just turn into
you.
a fucking bug.
Not you.
I have my insert
Tattoo.
item here tattoo that can make me invisible. And Jed,
Your
you said
veil
that
tattoo.
was. You said it was like greater invisibility, so it lasts 10 minutes or something.
It lasts a turn per use.
Oh,
Yeah, yours is a special one, I think.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
yeah,
not,
it's
that's
like
not
a
much use then.
little thing.
Does do any
It's
of you
like an
still
inborn
have your
invisibility,
your-
yeah.
badges?
I do have plus 10
No.
stealth.
Melted.
Did you all get rid of your badges?
They had
Yeah,
to melt them,
melted.
didn't they?
I can also use my staff to.
Wait,
call
I'll
cats.
just run along the rooftops if I need to travel.
Yeah,
The other thing
you're
is I
fucking
could just bullshit
I
our
just
way through.
Assassin's Creed that shit.
Okay, so who's
I
going to the
can-
Archbishop's Guild? I'm going to stay here with Tane.
I'm going. With, I'm
I
going
mean,
to
should-
Grom.
Or Tor or Tongi, who's going to the cleric's place? The Oak Temple.
He was
Well,
just a fucking
Tongi, I guess.
cleric. We can go there if you want, but I can't imagine he's going to know much. He was worshipping a tree worse than a druid would.
Yeah.
That's just like your opinion, man.
Ooh.
There's one way of doing it.
That is
That guy's
so
like a
not
serious
tubular.
list.
No, the dude has grown up in a world where he's never
Yeah.
known a god. So he in his mind, that tree is the god.
But
No,
so
I'm-
have I.
I could go and meet him and
Yeah,
introduce
but you
him to
have
the god
spoken to
Cyric.
people that
Lord
have.
of the tree suffering.
No. Tongi will go.
Yeah, okay.
You're gonna go see the druid fella? Or the fucking...
I'll go and see the tree cleric.
Okay. I'll go
Well, you
with
see, the trees are grown and their suffering is being turned into planks that then become battleships that get shot by cannonballs. This is the way
And
of the
sunk.
world.
Because they're bad battleships.
Or turned
Yes.
into wood. for
Then
fire.
they get sunk and then compress over hundreds of thousands of years and become oil.
Are used in petrol later on in future D&D in Avernus, where you go and have those car battles and Mad Max it out.
So you see, this is the way of life. The tree is for suffering.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'll go with Tongi and I'll fucking...
Okay, do the artificers second because I'm going to go for a fag a minute.
Okay.
But
Sure.
before we go anywhere, well, can we get a couple of souls?
In fact, we have all of the souls.
Thane's looking back towards. That's code for something, right? Like.
No.
Oh no! So while we were in the Hells, I convinced them. I portrayed a lawyer called Cromdriel, an archdemon lawyer, and managed to convince them that we were the rightful
It's-
heirs of the souls
It's
of
a
Sibylas
long
after we
story.
killed
It's
it.
a long story. It's a long
You're
story.
a.
Anyway, long
which we-
story short, we have hundreds of souls of people who are meant for hell in our possession,
I believe it's
And,
2,804.
and we are
And
intending
coins.
to try and find a
Hey,
way to
3. We're not getting rid of
incarnate,
Cal.
the beings that I don't know what you call them, the wooden beings with the saws and things.
The animatrons, I think they were called.
They're,
Yes,
something
to
like
see
that,
if we
or,
can see if
golems?
we can
they're
use bring
constructs. Yeah.
bring these souls back into the world bound constructs at our will.
Oh dear. What a concept.
Yeah,
Well, these are evil souls. Let's not forget they were in the hells. So, providing we can control them, I think it's a worthwhile reuse of their,
Well,
a worthwhile penance.
the only
Yeah.
reason we had to go back there was your pupil there. He died.
I
In
mean,
hell, fighting the demon. You
don't know
know.
how much we need to justify ourselves to this guy.
It's all right. Gromdurael saved him with his noggin.
Yeah, he saved us. Causing bit of a riot, to be honest.
Anyway, I'll be back shortly.
Uh.
Please, Obadiah, give us the souls.
I kind of regret not getting Caitlin's soul. Maybe there was some hope left in her.
Nah.
Ah, fuck, she was a bitch anyway.
I regret
Never
not
liked
cutting
her.
her heart out.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
cutting the demon's heart out is seems pretty good, pretty handy.
It's time to knock out for a cigarette. So Tongi and Jethro are going to go to the Oak Temple.
Sure.
Yeah.
How Tongi
Yeah.
get there? Pretty conspicuous fellow.
I
will
can
send my rat with them as far as I can, so I can watch.
Sure.
see. I've been greater invisibility myself, so
Sweet. So I will nip out of that 4th floor window and try and make my way across the rooftop.
Okay. So the plan is just not to be noticed, not to be seen.
try our best.
Yeah,
I
sure,
will.
absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're invisible. I will be visible, but out of line of sight, and trying my best to be sneaky.
Are you casting that as soon as you step out onto the street, Jamie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Brilliant. I would like both of you to make stealth checks. Jamie, you can then do it with advantage because you're invisible. Although that'll cancel out with your plate mail.
Yeah,
so
my plate mail is
straight roll.
disadvantage, so straight roll.
Straight roll, please. Yeah.
27 for me.
27. Okay.
I am a monk. Oh, come on!
That's
Firmly
cocked.
cocked.
So I was
It
gonna say,
started.
that's
It
clearly
started
cocked.
rolling onto the 20 and then just stopped. Yeah,
And it
reroll
just
that
froze,
shit.
yeah.
Roll that. Yeah.
It was literally rolling onto the 20 and it
Motherfucker.
just decided it lost a momentum. Well, that's worse.
Yeah, they just decided to fuck me. Yeah, that's a 4.
That's a 4.
Chang Chong.
You do appear to have 2 inspiration tokens. I'm not sure if that's
Yeah, I
accurate.
don't know why. Because you can only have one. You should.
And your sheet doesn't have one marked, but doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's
I
some
don't know,
distributed
Jamie.
last game, I think.
Yeah, I think I did let someone else. I think I did inspire someone else to re-roll at the last game. So
I don't know. I'll trust you guys to keep track of those.
Well, I mean,
things.
you're invisible, so fuck it. Be right.
it's just a heavy clanking sound with nobody making the noise.
You can stand still.
Jethro, you slip out of the upstairs window and are able to shimmy along a windowsill, grip to the stone for a brief second, and get yourself onto a roof. The Oak Temple is quite close to the docks. It is grown in such a way that the sea air would blow across it. And the wind, the salty wind, so different, so much fresher than what you've had out on the moors for the past couple of days, fills your nose. You're able to make out the tree, plot a route across the rooftops, and get underway fairly easily, without too much bother at all. A quick leap, a gentle step, and progress is being made. Tongi, on the other hand, you step out. Now, it isn't far to the Oak Temple. You step out into the street and turn east. The street is not empty. There are soldiers, but there are also members of the public, people going about their day, they do not look out of place. They point and look in through shop windows. There is a general kind of nervousness, a quiet between people. Good luck, X. He's just run to do with something. I'll carry on going because this is Tony's details, but the sense in the street is nervous and a little discomfortable. Disquiet, I suppose, would be the word. People kind of nervously shuffle. As a soldier looks somebody's way, you see them reach up to their chest and touch where the papers protrude from their lapel. The exact same kind of yellowing color to the parchment as Thanes that you glimpsed inside the magic school. People are going about their days. They are getting on with things. Now, Jamie, I'm going to rule things this way. How long does greater invisibility last?
1 minute.
Would you like to bet how long it takes to get to the Oak Temple off the back of that?
Probably like
Stealth
5 minutes. 5,
Maybe
10
not
minutes.
quite 5.
I'll be looking out as well. If I see a guard coming, I'll yell to him quietly.
Yeah, quietly.
I do have control of a little rodent that can go at least 100 meters with you, or feet,
Yeah.
from wherever we are.
Can it
The
talk
rat
common and
follows.
say, "Hey, there's a guard coming"?
No, but it can turn around and the rats can stand and go like that. So, they do have funny language.
Even from street level, the top branches of the Oak Temple are visible over some of the nearby buildings. And so you're able to find your way following the sounds of the docks, following the smell of the sea air. And you turn the corner. See the queue outside of people looking for food, as you remember that being the case. See soldiers at the gate, at the entrance to the temple, and feel your invisibility spell begin to wear off. I'm going to give you an opportunity to do something here, Jamie, but off the back of that low stealth roll, you're not going to get an opportunity to go unseen.
I was about to say, is there a alleyway, a small, like, somewhere I can quickly vanish off of the main road?
You can tuck yourself in between a couple of buildings, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a perception check against your stealth. No, that roll was a 4 total in the end.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give these guys a +2. So if they roll a 1 or a 2, you're going to go unseen. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna go poorly.
You've got a 10% chance. Don't worry, it's fine.
Get ready for a fight, lads.
Okay.
Get ready for a fight,
Alright.
Jethro.
All right.
We were just watching out the window.
Oh, you guys know I know.
Jethro, you are able to see the queue of recipients of charity queuing at the Temple of the Oak. You remember this from before, people going there from the East End, from the impoverished parts of town to receive food. This queue seems smaller today. There are fewer groups. It is quieter, and there are soldiers at the entrance looking people up and down. Jethro, you know the route that Tongi will probably take, and you're able to anticipate as you see him begin to fade back into view. You see Tongi's silhouette in the space at first, and then his physical form looking down at his hands, panicked, trying to duck in between two houses. And you see two soldiers pat one another up on the shoulder, shout, "Hey!" They are walking in Tongi's direction, away from the queue, going into the temple.
Thaumaturgy.
Oh,
I'm
What
going
would
to
you
cast
like to do?
Thaumaturgy
Okay, sure. Yeah, from within this gap in between two buildings.
because it's a range of 30 feet.
Yep.
So how far away are the guards from where I am right now?
Let's say they're does it give me a luck roll. Just roll a d20. Higher is better here.
Okay. 15.
On a 15, okay. And then, so in your mind, what's your intent? Spell it out to me.
Well, with Thaumaturgy, I can do Phantom Sound.
Mhm.
So I was thinking of doing a sound like past them behind the guards.
Yeah.
Like a ruckus, like an sound of a bang, or something to see if I can draw their attention away from me.
Doors flying open.
Okay, so to try and kind of lure their way away from the direction that they're coming towards you.
Yeah, maybe have them like turn away from me and hopefully maybe book it and run away.
Okay, you can cast the spell. The spell will go off, and maybe because there's this crowd, you can draw the sound of a scuffle and a fight starting, something like that. That sounds to me. What's your spell save DC?
19.
19. Okay, I'm going to give these guys, these two soldiers, I'm going to make one check between them against that. Okay. They stop, they pause. One says, look, check that out. And goes back to the crowd. So now you have one soldier coming towards you. Jethio, you are able to see this from above. Nobody is looking up at you. You are on a rooftop nearby.
I
Oh, you can, and then run away. They'll never catch you.
I don't recall you getting rid of that.
I do have a plan if you can't think of anything.
was just gonna throw something.
To distract
oh, yeah.
them or to... Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, what did you do to the crowd? Why that guy's gone back?
I
Was
did
it
Thaumaturgy, I
business?
just made a noise.
Cast Thaumaturgy to make it sound like maybe there was an argument starting in the crowd.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my stone of light and throw it into the crowd. Not with force, just like a little underarm throw, just aiming to sort of hit somebody so they go ow, and then maybe start a fight or something.
Okay. Yeah, and you will kind of underarm it
Yeah.
into those folks, and somebody just what the stop, and what was a suggestion of an argument, of a fight before, starts to break out, starts to develop. The kind of fomentation and violence. Let me give this guy, now your stealth check was a 27 before?
It was, I think so, yeah. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, okay. Okay. The guard that is walking towards Tongi does not look up, does not see you, looks back, and is going to continue heading in towards that alleyway. He's feet away now. You've got time to do one more thing if you'd like, Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we're going to roll initiative.
Right. Let me just double check the spell. 5-foot radius sphere. Right, yeah. I'm gonna cast sleep.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool. Okay. So this guy gets a
Go to sleep,
wisdom save,
motherfucker.
is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save
Okay.
of 19.
Great. Excellent. Okay. Yep.
Metal Gear Solid alert music.
So again, I'm going to
Caution
give him
music.
just a +2 on this.
I can just hear the Metal Gear wing noise with exclamation point.
Sleep
Okay.
is on a group of people.
It's a small area of effect. So sleep has had quite a rework from 5 to 5.5.
Oh,
And
is it?
so
Okay.
where previously it was absolutely broken at like levels 1 and 2 and then useless after that, it's a wisdom save. It's a really small area of effect. So it's not quite as good as those low levels, but it remains better later on. I have used sleep loads at low levels with casters, and then never after about level 3 have I had it do anything. Whereas, yeah, for Jamie now, it's obviously it's gone off the guard. Jethro, you watch this guy stop, lean on his spear slightly, go down to his knees, and then gently down to his own face in the dirt.
Not my response when I see a fight breaking up.
Tongi, you are confident that the spell has worked. However, you are smart enough to realize that this guy falling asleep in the middle of the street is not going to go unnoticed for long.
An narcolepsy, chill out.
Yeah. So there's a crowd at the entrance to the temple, isn't there?
There is. Who are starting now to get actually violent. You can hear the other soldier, the one that you distracted, struggling to kind of regain order with these individuals.
I would like to look and see if there's like a back door at the temple or like a window I could climb in.
The ceiling is open, so the design of it is it's
Right.
like a kind
I
of
can
ring
get in
space with the tree growing upwards out of it. It's
Nevertheless,
open to
is
the
there like
sky
a back
above.
door?
From what you've seen of the place, I will allow a perception check. I'll allow it with advantage because you've been in there a couple of times.
Give it a go.
Basically, this is to inform your kind of confidence on the subject.
What we got? 18, 23.
23. You don't think so? No,
Cool.
you've never noticed one.
Right.
In terms of the time people going in there, there's like residential space where the priest can sleep and live, but you've got no sense of where another entrance might be.
Hard.
Other than, yes, coming in through the roof.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, I can't exactly climb around to get up to you, so
Could
I
have
can't
took
get
the
rid of that
polymorph
mid-entrance.
bracelet. Still had to attune, I think.
Yeah. I don't really want to do it, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to burn another spell slot and cast Great Invisibility on myself again.
Okay.
But when I do that, yeah, when I cast Great Invisibility on myself, the sleep is gonna drop on that guard, so I'm gonna have to be real fucking quick about it.
There's a concentration.
Yeah, they're both constant. Sleep and Great Invisibility are both concentration spells.
I would have thought Great Invisibility would be a con.
Yeah, it do.
Yeah, screw it. I want to burn another 4th level spell, cast Great Invisibility on myself again, and this guard's got to wake up as soon as I do.
You could at least run a bit away from him.
Yeah, I'm just worried about all the other people, the rest of the crowd seeing me if I
They're
try
all
and move
fighting.
away.
Most of them are probably distracted by fights. Why don't you see if you can find anywhere a bit closer that's out of the way, that's not, in sight of the people, but away from fucking matey.
Are there any other alleyways that are a bit further away from this guard?
I mean, there are other little gaps between buildings, but they're not alleys in the sense that they don't really go anywhere.
Slit
you know.
his throat.
Yeah, just make it the most obvious thing possible. Murders! We got murders!
Put 'em in the bag of holding.
You could like tie him up.
I don't have the bag of holding. Obadiah's got it.
Like tie him up.
I'm going to roll a perception check for the guard that is addressing the crowd. This is going to be a DC 10 because this is to notice whether his mate is unconscious in the street behind him. As you know, he's got a +2. You hear from up the road an increasing hey, an increasing shout, and then a moment and a whistle. Jethro, you will hear a whistle
I'm gonna jump on this
from the
guy.
crowd ahead.
Assassin's Creed.
From the rooftops. Which guy? The guy who
From
is
the guy who's is gonna raise the alarm. If I see him raise that whistle, well, I'm gonna
brings-
fucking top rope elbow drop this guy.
okay.
I'm gonna
Sure,
swanton bomb this guy.
Macho
Is
Man
this-
elbow.
Sounds like we're going into combat. Let's roll
Sure.
initiative
Oh,
for the
God.
4 of you.
Oh wait, hold on. What if Tongi just runs away and I just jump into the temple? But then I don't know what I'm doing in the temple. I was just along for the ride. Tongi's the one that wanted to talk to the guy.
That would be way funnier.
Ah, fuck. Jamie, would you like me to fight this guy, or do you want me to just leave you to run away?
I'm happy to run away, but
Okay.
it may cause like a hornet's nest. We may be kicking the hornet's nest doing this. Tell you what, I'm just gonna book it.
All right,
Tongi's
I'm
just
gonna
book it.
I'm gonna jump into the fucking onto the roof of the temple. Fuck it.
Okay. All right.
Oh, damn it! I
I'm
want
gonna
to
book it and see if these guards follow me.
I'll
Okay.
swanton bomb someone else.
So, indeed, Jethro, you see from rooftops near the Oak Temple, the guard who is attending the crowd no longer is looking at the fight, trying to subdue things. People are yelling more at him than each other now. But instead, he reaches to a pouch on his uniform and draws out a silver whistle and begins to blow it, begins to chime, and at the same time runs towards his partner, who is unconscious in the street. As this
We
guard
see
begins
this.
to run, those of
You
you
are
who
nowhere
not shot
nearby.
cannot. This is at very best around the corner.
Can we hear it?
That's a different question.
He's blowing a whistle.
Yeah. I'll allow perception checks for those of you. Now, Gronon is going out as well.
Well, I was
Um,
planning on it. Yes.
Yeah, that being a kind of concurrent thing.
Or we'll be going one at a time.
Well,
I
that's-
have
that's-
my
that's
familiar.
difficult.
Are they
Yeah.
more than 100 feet away?
Yes, but not much. Within earshot of the rat.
So I would definitely hear the fucking whistle.
I think so.
Because I'd be, if we're sat there fucking.
And at the same time, Tongi is going to emerge from his hiding place and simply just run.
Yeah, yeah, like I'm thinking of seeing if the guards will like chase me.
Okay.
See if I
Great.
can distract them.
Absolutely. Okay.
How do you plan to get
I've-
away?
I have a like I've got a plan building in my head. I'm just like, let's see if this will work. First, I need to get these guards to chase me, and then let's see if it will work.
Okay.
You know what they say, the best laid plans are when you're absolutely fucking winging it.
Well, it's the classic, wasn't it? Make the plan, like try the plan.
Hey, just
Plan goes out the window. Come up with a new plan.
take action, then the plan comes later. That's just the saying that Yes, mate.
Improvise, mate.
No
No plan
plans
to
for
bust
his first contact with the party.
Exactly.
I mean, most of our plans usually end up involving just winging it anyway when everything goes to pots. So
We'll spend 2 hours making a plan, and then it's just fine.
Okay. Tongi is going to run. Jethro, you watch the guard with the whistle stop to shake his friend, check a pulse, his partner. Shake this individual. This is his action for the turn. Tongi, what is your plan? Now, do you need me to paint more of the scene? You are at the edge of the Dockland quarter of the city. Most of what is around you, and as you are going forward in this direction, is more warehouses, more industrial places with cranes and boats in storage, things like that, in the direction that you are heading. Or you can turn off and go back towards the magic school.
back towards the mountain school.
That's the plan. Okay.
Lead them
And
to
I
where we are hiding out.
Would you
Oh no, I've got a plan. Don't worry.
would you like to make a fresh stealth check or anything like that?
Well, my plan, if I'm going with the plan that's in my head, which is basically above the table, to let you guys know, I'm thinking of Tongi drawing these two guards back to the magic shop, us knocking them out and taking their fucking. Because Tor wants to disguise as guards, so why not?
Yeah, I just said murder them.
That's boring. But yeah, if I wanted to try and lead them back, then I wouldn't want a stealth check.
Okay. Would you like to take it? Do you think a dash action then, something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. These guys are going to be on the back foot. But what we're going to go with is I'm going to get the chase rules out because I don't use them very often. And for those of you who are behind, so Obadiah, and let's say Gron. Sam, was Gron's plan to leave immediately?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Okay. I will give you all separately perception checks then. I will
If
ask
me and
you to-
Gromnon are going, I will use wild shape to turn into, I don't know, fucking alley cat.
I also I assume we would have had this conversation. I would like to ascertain why are we going to this temple place? Since it's now going to be me doing the talking.
I don't know. The only
Tongi?
reason the temple was brought up in the first
18,
place
Jed.
is because we could teleport there from a tree. That was it.
Do we know the guy at the temple?
We spoke to him for a little bit.
He's just some fucking priest, right?
Yeah.
Basically, just treat it as an information gathering mission. Ask him
Okay.
questions about, like, if he knows anything about the siege, like refugees, that kind of shit.
I feel like we've got a guy for that already, but sure,
But
I'll
before
meet somebody new.
Wild shape. Obadiah, can we get some of those souls then?
For what?
Well, me and Gromnon's got an idea.
You want to put these into golems?
We have a
Indeed.
it's a fort,
think
isn't it?
that's- Yeah, it is. I think it's a
What
pretty
else are we
bad
gonna
one.
use them for?
Yeah, really bad for a bunch of murder
Well,
bots that we can't
we-
control.
How do you know we
We-
won't be able to control them?
Because we can't. Can you control Obadiah? No.
No, but the soul is our property. It's got
So
to
is
be said.
Obadiah's, technically.
Well, we might be able to control it 'cause it means his soul is 1/5 ours each. 1/4 ours. So he's a quarter of his soul is each one of ours.
And
Yeah.
on one leg.
Don't let this
Well,
guy
two
do
of
the
them.
negotiations.
2 of the 4 of you
I think
disagree
it's
with
in it.
slavery, and that is in a case of slavery.
But we freely get these aren't beings of
They're beings. That's the point.
Well, we'll see, won't we? We have to experiment. as we
slavery.
go.
No, these are the only things we have to negotiate
on.
with Focalor in the future.
It'd be paying a debt, wouldn't they?
Well,
Maybe
I for one
free.
would like my share of the souls.
For the shares of souls. I mean,
Here from
I'm holding my hand out, by the way.
I know. Jedro, or sorry, yeah, Obadiah is taking his time on purpose.
Don't forget, you owe us.
the three of you, the four of you, because Thane is there, will hear inside the shop, from outside, from eastwards towards the docks, the sound of a metal whistle. It
would
rings
have
out and
mentioned
echoes
as
through the
well.
streets. Yeah.
If I'd heard it through the animal, I would have mentioned.
Well, you will be hearing it now. So we're if you bear in mind, it's only about 30 seconds from Jethro and Tongi leaving the shop. If the invisibility lasted a minute.
Oh, it sounds like things have gone wrong.
All the more reason to give me the souls now.
Okay, Gromlon, do you have a phylactery?
What's a phylactery?
Okay, I'll give you your dose of souls.
What is a
they're
phylactery?
in, aren't they in gigantic bottles?
Yeah.
Both
Yes.
Sam and
I know,
Gromlon,
but
yeah.
I'm using. Okay, well, Gromlon can see if he knows what a phylactery is, and then Obadiah will give him the souls while Gromlon does not have a phylactery.
Sam, I'll tell you either way, but Gronon can make an Arcana check.
yeah, tell me either way.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
I think it's mentioned in The Witcher.
Is that 20? That's a 20.
It is mentioned in The Witcher. I think it's to do with making the potions and shit and that.
So, phylactery in D&D context, at the very least, is what a lich stores their soul and life essence in. Very specifically, and so they are used by necromancers and powerful wizards to remove their soul from their body and from their corpse and place it in a kind of secret and safe location.
Horcrux.
To use a reference.
In which case, I'm going to look at Obadiah and say, why would one need that?
I'll reach into the bag of holding, Jed, and I believe it was one jar with all of them in it.
No, multiples.
They're in.
So
they're
we
in-
have
they're in-
like
yeah.
a couple of
Thousands.
100 jars.
We've got 800 jars and 2,200 coins.
They are effectively
okay.
weightless because they are metaphors for
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is soul,
okay. Shit.
somehow
Okay.
made literal.
You don't need to
But-
give me 500 of them. Just give me like 10 and I'll fuck off.
I'm
Sam
about to say, like,
We
Gromlon's
just asked for a
Oh.
few notes.
No, but,
percentage
like-
of the souls would be like 120 anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
be giving. I will give him his exact due.
If
His
you-
1/5 of the souls.
You are
Coins
start-
included.
laying them out on the countertop.
How many names is that? I mean, how many?
Jed, I
else
need
is
you
that?
to come up with 842 names.
Immediately.
826 technically, or 824.
Is that how many there are in total?
There are 827 souls and 2,222 coins.
Ah, that's where the 2,000 came from. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I can manage that. It's fine.
Okay, I don't have them
The-
written in the fucking.
The soul coins have been minted and as such are not really attached to anything resembling a person anymore. But the loose
Yeah,
souls are, still
Sorry,
have a degree of
again,
identity.
if anyone has the number, can they just give it to me again so we can put it down in the bag of holding inventory?
That's the list we got from the contract.
Where?
I put it in the D&D.
In the
Keepers
Thank
of
you.
the Oath.
Yeah.
Cute.
It's the NPMSS, the metaphorical pre-minted soul storage.
Yeah, I've got that noted, but just not
Yeah.
the fucking quantities for some reason.
165.
So yeah, you'll get your 165 souls and your fucking 400 odd coins.
See how
How
these
should these
experiments
wages?
go.
Jesus Christ, you two are going to literally
Might have
destroy this continent.
370 fucking constructs.
And if
I think not
Tor's
really
here
that.
as well, I'll start doing the same to him. I'll start to give out his
Also-
country as well.
I'm not sure you're entitled to any.
Would you have gotten any of these? Would it not for my death?
Well,
Deny the necromancer his souls.
The
see, this is
Would
the
you
secret
have
thing.
the
Is he was just
ability?
trying to keep them all for himself. We're aware.
Would you have the ability? Not yet, but soon. Would you have the ability to get to the plains without my help?
Yes, we did.
I mean, we did it when we did it when it was dead.
Yeah. Yeah, we did it when you went there. Yeah, so
Yeah, but with the knowledge I gained while I got you there. in the
well,
first place.
the understanding in the legalities of the matter were the souls went to the victors of the battle when you were not alive, therefore not a victor.
This is great.
And as a lawful man,
Watching
Do
your
you have
parents
the
argue.
Do you have the contract there for me to peruse?
I will immediately reproduce the exact contract that I had
Okay.
as an illusion.
okay.
Did you or did you not, sir? Approximately 15 minutes ago in real game time, tell Mr.
It was
Vector this was a lie.
I did indeed.
The
Well,
whistles
cheating is
outside
double.
continue.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Those
that's
who
fine.
killed Senla. Those who killed him.
Hey, it might be founded on a lie, but it became the truth. Like all good things in history.
I just have an argument between these three inside the like magic shop. Cut to fucking Benny Hill, Tongi running down the road.
and on that subject, perfectly stated, Jamie. Tongi dashes through the streets. Now you are leaving a dockland area that is busy. And the turn you take, although you came this way before, you are confronted by a spilled barrel of fish blocking a significant chunk of the road. The way that you're headed, you can spend some extra movement to go around it, and this might allow the guards to catch up a little, or I will give you an opportunity to make a dex check, maybe even a dex save, to cross through the fish unobstructed.
Oh, my dex is shit. So
In
did
effect,
I
yeah.
come round a corner like
You-
and to this scene?
You've turned a corner to find some dockhand standing around some broken barrels of fish spilled across the street. This isn't an
Right.
especially wide
A
street,
slip on a fish like a banana skin.
so you can take the risky route to go directly through, or you can spend effectively double movement to go around them.
Would that mean-
Acrobatics
would
check.
that-
Acrobatics check.
Would that double movement be essentially the same as like an action?
Yes, you could take a dash action to go around them. Yeah, and make the yeah.
Fuck it, I might as well try the like acrobatics or whatever would it be.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, make it. I'm inclined to call it a dex save. This isn't especially difficult.
Okay.
But if you're gonna run directly through, what you're doing is you're trying to prevent yourself
So
from slipping.
focusing on.
Me.
No, you
Bit
better.
far away, that's why it's so blurry, yeah.
I can see it. Yeah.
Bang! Proper Benny Hill style.
Yep, that's a 3.
Damn!
Tongi turns, slips, and is knocked prone by an oil slick of mackerel.
Oh, he's gonna
Oily
stink
fish
after this.
indeed.
I wonder.
There's some oily fish.
As soon as I hit the deck, can I do something? Can I cast a spell?
Your turn is not over, so yeah, you can spend your action.
Let's see. What's the 15-foot radius sphere? Ooh. Yeah, because I can do this without using a spell slot. So I'm gonna use my once per long rest usage of darkness,
Okay.
and I want to cast it on the corner of like where I turned to get into this road, essentially.
Great.
Boom.
Okay. Excellent. Okay. That's going to have a couple of different effects, some good, some bad. It is going to make you harder to spot by the guards that are trying to chase you, but it is going to telegraph your route. They know that they are hunting a spellcaster. But the darkness pings around the corner and you're able to completely block because it's a 15-foot radius, is that right?
Yeah, 15-foot radius sphere.
So yeah, this street is a lot less than 30 foot across. It's more like, kind of, yeah, the sphere bursts into space. Jethro, still on your rooftop, you will see the guard that stayed awake run on ahead, point now at this sphere of darkness,
We'd go into people's houses.
and I'm going to give him a roll. Is your stealth bonus just a +1, Jamie?
Yes.
No, okay, cool. Okay. He is going to linger at the edge of the darkness and wait for his friend to stand, who will stand and move to catch up. Now, Jethro, would you like to, at this point, because the guards are very firmly distracted, they are moving away from you, would you like to take this opportunity now to drop into the temple?
Yes, I'll just quietly drop.
Okay. Absolutely.
Approach. Buck is in charge.
Absolutely. I will come back to you, and then we'll come back to the magic shop in a couple of moments. Tongi, you are prone on a pile of fish. Some dockhands, some sailors stare down on you, agape. You can hear the clunk of the guard's armor on the other side of your darkness sphere.
Hmm. I don't know if I want to. How wide did you say the roads are around here?
Let's say the road is 20 foot across.
20 foot across. Okay.
So there's room for two carts just about to brush against one another.
Okay, yeah, fuck it. Tongi's gonna stand up and run towards the darkness spell that he just cast.
Okay. Are you going to enter into it?
Yeah. I don't think I can stand right on the edge, can I? I need to either enter it or not enter it.
Because we've been playing on grid, we'll say, yeah, you've got just about enough movement because you'll spend half your movement to climb up, to stand up. You can just about get yourself engulfed into the darkness, but you wouldn't have enough to then cross it again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna enter it and stand on the edge, basically.
Okay. Okay.
As close to a wall or something, if possible.
All right. Okay. Sure. Yeah. I'm not going to draw things on the board just yet because we want to resolve some of this. How long does that spell last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. Okay. You all will hear another blast of the whistle. And those of you in the magic shop, and Tongi then from the other side of you will hear another whistle again responding. More guards are coming your way.
Fun time. Fun time.
Watch this watch this stuff. We must go and help our friend. I'm going to say to whatever his name is.
Right.
Same.
Saying, squirrel this away somewhere. We'll be back. And I'm going
I
to
will not be turning into a cat yet then.
bolt out the door.
Okay. We'll come to Jethro just briefly. Jethro, there is within the temple a dwarf. You have met this dwarf before. His name is Borthadatus,
Bless you.
and he is dressed in kind of grubby canvases. His feet are open to the earth, and the floor is muddy in this space. But he is doling out bowls of porridge, boiled eggs to the few people that are coming in. They are bringing their own bowls now. People bring their own bowls, their own spoons, but he meets
Alright,
things
mate.
out from a giant cauldron.
What's
Oh. Can't jump the
Yeah.
queue.
remember me, Jeffro? Oh, I don't want anything from you. Just talk. I want information.
Maybe I remember
guess.
you.
What's going on with all these people outside the city?
What do you mean?
All them people camped up outside.
Well, do you reckon they're refugees, or do you reckon they're, they're
I'm
invaders?
asking you the question.
Oh, well. Give me a minute. Folks, and he calls up to the crowd, folks, we're going to have to take 5 minutes. Can I get your queues, your places in the queue? There's a general,
How many people are there?
So within the temple itself,
Ballpark.
there's just 5 people kind of queuing in front of him.
I'll
And
give
then
them
there's
a
another queue
gold
of-
each.
Can't fucking eat this, can we?
All right, well, give it back then.
Fucking
Stuff
cheek
the
of it.
gold in. And we've been queuing up for ages. Keep us our place in the queue, mate. You promise? Place in the queue? And people kind of back out, and there's a general kind of shouting backwards.
You don't
Back-
have to fucking move.
back.
Just wait like 2 minutes while I talk to this guy. Got some questions. What? Big shit's
Both
going.
the-
Big things are afoot. We're at war, don't you know?
Everybody wants to talk about the war and all of this. Ugh.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
make the
there's
war
a
go
general
away.
Yeah. The grumbling crowd members push things backwards, but they mostly behave, and both the sidles away from the door, the cauldron of oats. It says, look, maybe I know a little more than I know.
How much?
Well,
He
you're
has a lot more than he knows.
what? You're King's Ward, right? You're supposed to be out there protecting us from whatever's coming, right?
I'll protect. We've been protecting you. Me and my friends have been protecting you.
Yeah, so look, I want you to know I'm nothing to do with any of them.
Fine by me.
You know, there may be dwarves at the front of it, but it's all kinds of people from all kinds of city. And as I see it, yeah, look, my job is to feed people and to protect people and to keep people alive. But
My allegiance
No.
is to people, to life.
yeah, same as that. We're speaking the same language here. You know, life and growth and all that good shit.
Yeah.
So, as I see it, they've all been whipped up by. Well, they say the influence is devils, don't they? Right? That it's
Hmm.
devils trying to get people up and revolting against the king. You know, they
So they're in open revolt. Open revolt.
yeah. That's undeniable.
Right. How do the people in
know.
the city feel about that?
Well, nobody wants. Well,
There's all these
Obviously,
guards
nobody wants-
everywhere checking for papers and all that. How
Yeah.
do people feel about that?
Obviously, nobody wants the curfew. People want to be able to go out at night.
Would you say people are happy? Probably not, actually. No, of course they're not.
People haven't been happy here for since midsummer.
Yeah, it's
think
been a
so,
bit
isn't
shit
it?
since then, isn't it? All right, look, I'm not really the talking one of my group, so I'm just gonna go find my mates. I'll see you later. Thanks for your help. I'll give him
Hang on.
what?
What? You're just gonna look like?
I just wanted to know about what's going on. That's it.
You been somewhere?
Yeah, been plenty of places, mate.
Well, it just sounds like you don't. Where have you...
Been all around the country. Been to hell 3 times. Don't worry about it. Here, look after your people. I'll give him fucking 10 gold. And then
one day I'll be able to spend this again.
as soon as it touches his hand, I'm going to scoot up a pillar and just back up onto the roof and then run away.
Yeah. Okay.
He does that.
Yeah, that wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't the person for that conversation. I'm going to go fucking follow the trail of whistles.
Jeffrey's going to get into a fight.
Like you're getting into a fight. I'm going to be fucking turning up.
I'm trying to avoid a fight and get to you. That's why I cast a darkness spell.
You're getting away from me.
Jethro,
you're trying to
from the rooftops, it's easy to make out that sphere of darkness is not going anywhere. The 2 guards that were attending to the queue are now. The 2 guards that were attending to the queue are stood on the dock side of this sphere of darkness that occupies a junction in the streets, wedged in a narrower part of the road. Prowling closer. Would you like to make a fresh stealth check? Seeing as
Who?
these guys are a little bit. Jethro, please. Fresh stealth
Sure.
check.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't think these guards see you. They are talking to one another, and one is got his spear kind of jabbing it into the dark as though it's, I don't know, a curtain that the enemy might be hiding behind. The other is pacing up and down. Both are wary at the idea of stepping into it. You can discern this much from their body language, but you don't think they've noticed you. There are other whistles ringing from further up the road past this this pile of spilled fish. Whoever was carrying the fish have scarpered, as have most of the people here on the road. Those of you in the magic shop, this is maybe a minute away, maybe less. So for Tor and for Gronon and for Obadiah, you're able to pick up a little something on what's going on. Thane will fill in the gaps. Yeah. Sounds like the hornet's nest has been kicked once again.
Well, one would assume it's our friend.
Are they the type to go looking for trouble, those 2?
No, just clumsy.
Well,
I don't look for trouble. I just always find it.
Just is trouble.
what would you like to do, the 3 of you?
I'm going to look at Thane, cast Disguise Self, and make myself look like him.
Okay.
Oh.
I am going to use the Staff of Woodlands to cast Pass Without Trace. Now, it doesn't say that do I still concentrate on the spell even though it is the staff casting it and not me?
You are casting it using the staff.
Staff's
So
force.
it will use your concentration, I'm afraid.
That's right. That's only.
Yeah.
Say
I
it's
know
a spell slot.
I know certain items say that they will. Yeah, this is exactly it. Is you're casting it without the spell slot rather than
Cast. Fine.
Yeah, but it will still keep your concentration.
Call it.
Oh, okay. That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. An aura. An emanation. Plus 10 to
yeah.
dex stealth saves.
I don't know how Password Trace has changed. I'm gonna have a really quick read to it because it's a
I don't
great
think it
spell.
used to be that. I think it used to be you could cast it on your party members.
Yeah. And now they have to
But-
stay within 30 feet of you. Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
In my head it was you choose a number of creatures when you cast the spell and they get the benefit, but
Yeah.
that's an emanation from you. Okay. Cool. Okay. Okay. Password Trace goes up.
Oh, it's good because it's only each creature you choose as well.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Give it. Thane for.
Thane is definitely going to stay in his shop, but are the other three of you going out?
Por favor.
Okay.
I'm going to let the others go ahead of me and see what they do first. I'll delay
Okay.
an action.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So Gronon and Tor are going to step out into the street. Now, the street has cleared. You were aware of people through the window out in the street earlier, but fewer people are around now. The whistle blasts once again. It will be with you in a few seconds.
Oh. Do we know which direction this whistle's coming from? Is it coming from the same place we heard it earlier or different part?
So the whistle that is in response is likely to pass by the magic shop and is going towards where Tongi is.
It might be worth stepping back inside the shop for a second until that one goes past. Then once it goes past, watch it go, then we follow.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, the two of you can step back in here now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no. I look like him. I'm just going to go. I look like him with my papers that I
You're
took
just
from him.
out in the street. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going. And when?
Okay. So Gronon begins to walk. And are you just at a normal pace going in that direction? Or are you carrying?
A non-aggressive pace,
Okay.
as if I am wondering what's going on. But walking towards somewhere, as in, I wanted to go to the Artificer Guild. I'm going to walk that line and be looking around it.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. But are you heading towards where you think Tongi might be, or are you going to go towards the guild?
Are they two different ways?
They are in two different directions. Yep. Absolutely.
Then towards Tongi.
Yep. Okay. Absolutely. And what comes around the corner, what comes rattling past the shop, I'm going to start drawing things onto the board now, is a large cart. It is drawn by a horse and is open topped. Two soldiers with the white plumes from their helmets sit up front. and another 2 are in the back with an apparatus that looks like it looks almost like someone has crafted a great metal pipe and placed it upon the mount that could be used for a crane on the ground. There is a glowing magical aura within it. Looking at it, you recognize perhaps this is the shape of a cannon that you might see on a ship. Or indeed, all of you have now seen a gun. But it has the glow, something magical within it. I'm going to draw things up on the board. And we're going to start down at this end with the buildings upon which Jethro finds himself. So, the sphere of darkness is in this area here. I will get a different color in a moment to go with that. We're going to have these yellows to be the 2 guards here. And let's go with this piece here to be a... It's a 15-foot radius, I think.
Yeah, it looks 25. Or 30.
Oh yeah, 15-foot radius.
It
Yeah,
should be a
sorry.
15-foot radius, shouldn't it? So I've got 10 or 20. Let's go with... That should be here. So I don't want a box, I want a line. And we're going along this street. So Tongi is just about... Jamie, I'm just going to position you really quickly. Tongi is just within the darkness here in the street. And this is a rough, rough guide to the street. These are buildings, and shouldn't be taken as kind of monolithic here. This is another junction. Jethro, let's position you on the roof of this building here, hiding. Let's draw some spilled fish in the road here. And let's have got the... What size is a horse? Is a horse medium or large?
Don't know. Would have always drawn them as 5 by 10, opposed to 10 by 10. I don't know
Yeah.
what that makes them though. Look it up.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up.
A draft horse is a large beast.
Yeah. Horses. Yeah, so...
Frumpin time.
So the purple is the cart. The blue is the horse. We put the horse before the cart, and not the other way around.
Horses for courses. Horses.
Within that, we have 1, 2,
Pinder's lasagna. Horses.
Sweet.
Get your.
4 carts coming down the mountain as they come. This group is going to be at this point as they are trundling past you. We'll put Gronon on the board. I don't think Gronon is concentrating on anything currently. Certainly isn't. Or monstered. Let's move those. And shall we roll initiative?
Holy shit balls.
See, we're having a fight.
Oh, why did I get a really good roll rolling initiative?
So you can run away from the gun.
Yeah, take that one away. Let's take these away.
Put Obadiah's piece back on again.
I'm assuming I'm like over here somewhere. And is this the house over this part, or are we?
So yeah, you guys are going to be, so Obadiah and Tor are going to be just off the map up this end.
Oh, well, I'll put myself over in that corner for a second then. Whoa, whoa. Options. How long does it take to cast that like private sanctum thing? Do we like get him inside there and just murder him without like no noise getting out?
Nah, I don't think it works like that.
Do you know what I mean though? I gotta make sure I've got all the spells. The other day when we were playing, I didn't have all my spells ready. Yeah, I've got 8 fucking unprepared.
Okay. At the top of the round then, Obadiah, you have seen this arcane cannon come trundling down the street with a crew of 2 plus 2. You said you were going to hold back a second and see what the others do.
Yeah, I'm going to keep with that.
Okay, sure.
I don't quite know what I'm going to do. I've got a couple of turning points that are kind of crazy ideas in my head. One is to cast Teleportation Circle.
Okay.
And immediately go to Saeed. Well, in in 1 minute, so 10 turns, go to Saeed and negotiate his peaceful surrender because there's a bunch of psychopaths coming for him, or leave the scene with all of the souls that I think Gromlin has left on the table for Thane to squirrel away.
That was the instruction that was given, I think. Yeah.
But
Okay.
I might also get involved, but I don't think I will.
No problem. I will
If you're
skip
okay.
your turn for the time being, and I'll let you see how everybody else acts. Tongi, you are inside the darkness. I imagine this is a comfortable feeling for Tongi, but you know that you can't stay here forever. The whistle that was approaching has been replaced now by the sound of a mechanical cranking, the thunder of hooves, the grumble of the two guards. That had chased you to begin with. What would you like to do? I know, yeah. Sorry to, yeah. It's the way that the things roll sometimes.
I'm just like, what the fuck do I do? I don't really want to suddenly kick things off, but I think I might have to. Actually, what is this spells in concentration? So how tall are the buildings around here?
Let's say the 20-foot tall.
Right, and it's a 15-foot tall.
15-foot. It's a 15-foot radius, which might mean it's up to you. You can tell me that the darkness is 30-foot tall if you want.
So it could be. Yeah, because it wouldn't be going through into the ground, would it?
That would make a lot of sense. Yeah.
I'm gonna. So that's 10 feet to get there. And then can I use my remaining 20 feet to climb up the building? Could I get on the roof, or would it be like just hanging on the edge?
I recall no. So if you strictly want to climb, it effectively would use kind of double movement for you. To climb up there. Tongi doesn't have any kind of climb speed, does he?
No.
What Tongi does have, and I hate to tell you, to kind of lead you on, but Tongi is in darkness currently.
I can use my steps of night. I can, I always think about my steps of night, but I didn't
come up
think
super often, so it's.
I didn't think about it, because I was thinking originally, earlier, I was like, if only it wasn't morning, I could fly up onto the roof of Jeffro and then just be running around the roof of him. But yeah, steps of night then.
Yeah. Okay. And spell that out then. So how far can you get with that?
Magically give yourself flying speed equal to walking speed for 1 minute, so I can fly 20 feet up because I've used 10 feet of movement.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Or indeed in a straight line. Yeah, so you can get yourself up onto the roof here, and Jethro, you will see Tongi emerge magically from the darkness. That's going to be a little bit of a scramble because you are... No, yeah, the darkness is spilling out onto the roof ever so slightly. So yeah, you can do that safely. Like the darkness is going higher than the roof of the building, as it were. So yeah, you can do that.
Steps of Night was a bonus action, so
Still got your
that,
action.
that spry.
I can be in certain circumstances, like
Matron.
darkness.
So you won't be able to easily see these guys who are down on the dockside road, but you can now see these guards coming up behind you with the wagon.
Should we fight?
I think we just get away. There's no need for this fight. We were trying to get to the temple. I talked to the guy. He said, whatever he said. This serves no purpose. You're up here now. Let's get away.
Let's go then. And I want to use my action to dash.
Okay.
Let's give
Great.
myself an extra 30 feet.
Well, if it's a bonus action to teleport, Jamie, you have an action and
It was it's
oh,
to
an action
fly
to
as a bonus
He
action.
used
Yeah.
his
Yeah,
movement and
yeah. Sorry.
bonus to
Yep.
something else.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all my turn done.
That's okay. Okie dokie. Gronon then coming down along the road. This cart, this arcane cannon has whizzed past you, screaming. The guards do not appear to have paid much attention to you. They're looking down towards this.
Right, so they're going up that way. Well, generally, I'm just going to saunter.
Okay. Yeah.
That's for the dash action.
That's a dash action. Okay.
And I'm going to be holding the papers in my hand. Like, I'm allowed to be here because I look like Thane. Here's my papers. And I will hold an action for if they ask me for my papers to show them my papers.
Okay. Well, if you're dashing, you've dashed, and that's your action. But we'll see what happens.
Hold a bonus action to show them my papers.
You've got them. You've got them in your hand, and I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you.
The crew of the arcane cannon will also now see Tongi floating out from the top of the sphere of darkness and attempting to move along. Now, Jamie, I'm going to give you I think the angle that they're at and the angle that you're at, I'm going to give you a +5 on the roll. But can I get you to make a dex save, please?
So that's a 12.
Okay. And now, Gronon, you will hear this quite clearly, but as this thing begins to hum and to buzz, as one of the crew twists and aims this arcane cannon towards Tongi, moving across the rooftop, and the other arms the magical contraption. Sam, since you're there, can I get you also to roll just a d20, please?
Oh shit, this thing has blowback.
3.
3. Okay, that's good. Lower was better for you. Lower is bad for these guys. But Jamie, you are going to get hit by... I'm just going to measure the distance here. Ooh. You might be out of range.
Ooh, please tell I am. Whatever the fuck this thing is.
Yeah. You were out of range. Okay, cool. No worries.
Nice.
Regardless, they're going to let the blast off. As Sam, you see this thing send out 120-foot blast of lightning, and Tongi, this swirls your way and comes to a stop just 20 feet short of you.
Woo.
This disgusting bolt of lightning. However, Sam, with that 5 you rolled,
3.
Yes,
Grommo can
3
never
you
hear
rolled.
again.
It begins to smoke and begins to shake violently. And these guys are going to have to spend a turn fixing it. The crew on the back of the gun. It's your turn. That's their turn. That's these guards. These guards that are driving the horse are going to look down and grunt. Now, one of them is going to go, "Get off the fucking street! Can't you see we've got? Look, I don't care who you are." You know, he sees that you're waving your papers, but he's going to move them forward.
Papers.
Somebody's
Little Dallas
papers.
multipass.
Paperian bitte.
Multipass.
These guys can
Tickets,
get up
please.
as far as the fish slick.
No ticket.
Oh, ticket. Silent Bob.
I was thinking Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, Silent Bob is taking popping. Yeah, I realised that.
Yeah. Jethro, it is your turn. You have also seen this lightning bolt go in the direction of Tongi and fall short, but you have no doubt now that they are in range.
They see me?
Whether they see you or not is a different question. They've aimed at Tongi.
Gonna fucking. Hey. And, can I just jump over this gap? What? How's
Yes,
that work?
absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
5. I'm just gonna dash. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna leave Tongi behind. Hold on.
Why not?
Not Tongi.
Well, I just don't want him to get fucking blasted to smithereens by a cannon. Nah, fuck it, it'll be fine. 10. 5. Can I make it my my action to dash? And can I use bonus action to hide?
Can you use a bonus action to hide?
Works.
If you don't normally hiding is an action, do you have a class ability that? Lets
I'll
you
just
hide?
I'll just bonus action dash with my key instead. Then.
Okay, so yeah,
Action
you
hide.
can. Yeah, that's a legitimate thing to do. Make the stealth check, please.
Oh,
Roll that
that
again,
was on a
please.
20.
Roll that again,
Well,
please.
that's why I wasn't using. Yeah.
Beautiful.
20.
All right.
I'm hidden.
For a total of
30.
30 total. Cool. Brilliant. Okay, that just you are hidden. Yeah, excellent. Okay. Jethro's
Hiding behind a
turn is
chimney or something.
to run, and then
Run and hide, which is very uncharacteristic.
so we come all the way down back to the magic shop. Then, Tor, it is your turn. You have seen the arcane cannon. You have heard the crack of lightning in the sky.
Well, let me think. I'm gonna come outside. Obviously, I think once I am going down the road a little bit and I don't see anyone, I will probably just wild shape into a bird, not a fucking cat, because we're not sneaky now. So, and then I will, yeah, I'm just gonna come out and wild shape into a bird and take flight. Use dash or bonus. Is it? But no, it's action to wild shape, and it not bony.
Is it again? I will ask you. I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
been a while because I don't wild shape all that often.
Yeah, absolutely. You could tell me one way or the other. In my head, it's an action, but I'm not sure. It might have changed.
Yeah, I think it's an action. Say action. Yeah.
No, it's a bonus action now for everybody.
Oh, okay.
As a bonus action, you shapeshift. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah. So yeah, you can bonus action into a
I'll just-
bird, a
yeah.
crow,
Crow,
seagull.
probably, yeah. Crow or seagull. They're both fucking. When I was down Torquay the other day, I seen more crows than I did in fucking seagulls, for Christ's sake. And that's
Yeah,
right
no,
deep there.
there's loads there. There's loads there, isn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird as fuck. So, yeah, crow. And then
Great.
I'll use a bonus action, the action to dash.
Where would you like to put yourself?
I will fly towards this thing. I don't know what the travel
yeah.
speed is for a fucking crow. I'm gonna have to bring it up.
What is the travel speed of a fully laden
Swallow.
crow?
Yeah, yeah.
I would have gone with a swallow. So you get a lightning cannon. But yeah.
Going with the swallow.
So most birds in here have got a fly speed of 60 feet. As far as I can see, I can't see any exceptions here. Things like hawks and owls and things like that. It's not a bat. So let's say you've got a fly speed of 60 feet, which means if you dash, you can cover 120.
Yeah, I already used walk speed to get outside as well.
You've used 5 foot of that,
All right, yeah.
which means okay, you've used 5 foot to
How far off board was I? Because I wasn't when me and Gav's not on the board originally.
Oh, I stuck myself back at the start of the round thing. I thought we were about here. I assumed that we were the door.
Yeah. But call it from the edge of the board, Vic.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, I'm happy to say that.
Should be 5 bird.
So yeah, 55 plus another 60, 115 feet. You can
Motherfucker.
the fly base here if you want it.
I will fly. Oh Christ!
Yeah, you're on top of the measure there.
I will lower myself so I'm within 30 feet of Jeffro. So then he can get the bonus from my pass without trace still active.
Okay. Yeah.
Not sure I need
absolutely.
it, but I'll take it.
is that a 40 stealth check? Yeah.
Yeah.
nice.
I'm in front of you, yet you don't see me.
Great.
Punch someone in the face and they won't see me with 40 stuff.
Nothing else for Tor then. So Obadiah, top of the round. Your friends have left the shop. What would you like to do?
Just lucky that gun isn't gunpowder, because I was gonna fucking heat metal when it was full.
Oh, that's dirty.
Yeah,
Fucking right it is.
I'm going to gather the souls that are on the table and put them back into the bag of holding.
Okay.
That's my action.
All right. Anything else? Any movement?
Nope. That's like
Okay.
2,000 psychopaths off the board. Or, whatever. Adulterers, murderers. Sandwich apple.
If we forgot to say bless you
Your
when someone else
soul
sneezed.
was also stored in hell. So you can't necessarily say that
It
they're
was taken
all
in hell. Like, he did lose it in hell.
Different circumstances. I'm not the
Does-
lawyer, though. And
Doesn't necessarily mean he
and I
deserved to
know
be
I'll
in hell.
probably end in hell, but
Gamblers.
I
yeah.
hope so.
We took the Lord's name in vain.
Oh, one day, but hopefully
Um,
not for a long, long time, because I just learned the clone spell, baby.
Yeah, once I hit Archdruid, mate, it's next to impossible to die. Like a fucking
Okay.
tree.
Tongi, then, you are on the rooftop. You have been fired upon by this cannon, which is now smoking. You can
Yeah.
see the crew working at it to reset it. Jethro has scarpered, although he's difficult to make out, even where he may have gone.
It looks like he's phasing in and out of reality.
I'm moving in between particles, air,
Yeah.
extra. The photons can't hit me because I'm so evasive.
Yeah.
No light's reflecting off me.
You're actually
Jethro
having
is-
to actively work to gather air into your lungs because you
Yeah,
have to hit that
by
quantity.
hand.
Yeah.
Jethro is going like that.
Looks like a
Right.
mirage.
You
Um,
can't see me.
Oh,
The-
yeah.
the sphere of darkness is going to vanish,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast great invisibility on myself again.
Great. Cool. Okay.
My other option is
then I'm
Incendiary
gonna-
Cloud.
And the other half of the city down.
So would it cost 5 feet of movement to jump the gap?
Yes, normal movement across that gap, yeah. Like not 5 feet extra for the jump, it's just
Right, so 30
It
feet
would
gets me
take
there.
care
then.
of the cannon.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe befuddlement or confusion.
I
How do
don't
we
know,
use
yeah, 'cause
this?
bonus action is pretty much useless for me, so
Tongi is invisible. You are not in the range to benefit from the passive out trace at this point, but nearly. Okay. So that's your turn?
yeah.
Great. Okay. So
Think how
after
much hassle
Tongi
would have been
then-
saved if Tongi took the 5 minutes to take his armor off before going out.
I know. I was thinking
Yeah.
that.
I always forget
Let's
that I
try,
can
let's try and
actually
move
take my armor off.
try and move incognito. Clunk, 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 clunk.
I always forget that it only takes 5 minutes to take off, and it takes like 30 minutes to put it on.
if you wanted to go with the invisibility, obviously this is one of those rare instances where the invisibility spell would have been better, because you'd have had that full hour as well, rather than the kind of just the minute running out. That's fine. It's okay. The guys on the back of the cart with the arcane cannon are cranking away and realigning crystals and rubbing away at things. They're trying to flap away the seam. One of them says to the other, "Look, put it on the higher setting. I don't care. Let's just burn it out." Sam, it is your turn.
I think I might blow it up.
Okay.
I think. Hang on. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. I think I might cast something that's very unexpected for me.
Okay.
Friends.
Fireball.
Yes. Gavin,
Hell
right.
yeah.
Something I have yet to ever cast, because Gronholm doesn't really like fire that much.
I didn't ask how big the street was or how many people were in it. I said,
Yes, cast
I
fireball.
cast fireball.
How many civilian houses?
I'm just trying to work out how many levels to cast it up to.
Boy.
8th level fireball.
go big or go home.
No, I don't think I'll get that big. These guys aren't going to be that strong, are they?
After a fireball, don't it?
No.
Not after an
Uh,
8th level fireball, they're not.
I'm just going to cast a 3rd level. That will hit everyone there, right?
That'll hit all
Oh,
of those guards if you
that's a
and
good-
plus the horse
this is-
if you'd like them to.
Yes, all of them. That horse isn't a
Okay.
slave, is it?
It's just a
No.
regular horse as far as you can tell.
Would it
Dex
matter
8.
to you?
Dex 18, please, sir.
Dex saves for these guys. Okay.
That's not damage. I'm just throwing them out.
Yeah,
4,
absolutely.
5,
What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll 1
6,
save for the pink
7,
guys and 1 save for the
8.
yellow guys.
9. Can you copy me 1 dice, please? One of those d6. Oh, no, wait, I've got one here. 10.
Okay. It's the pink guys are going to. What was it, 18?
Yes.
Cool. Pink guys are going
Oh.
to just make it.
Go and roll, I think.
Yeah, that was as
Yellow-
high as an average.
Yellow guys are going to fail.
A lot of
That's
4s
7,
and
David.
5s.
Yeah, it's higher than average. Max roll was 60 there.
Okay. What did we roll? Sorry.
37.
37. Okay. The horse is toast.
Literally.
Yeah, absolutely.
In there's
Guy-
lasagna.
The guys on the cannon have taken half damage.
Has the
They've
cannon
managed-
taken any damage?
That's a good question.
Flammable objects that aren't being worn or carried start burning.
What I'm going to rule is that the cart is going to catch fire. The cart itself is made of wood. The cannon is not. As to what's going to happen with that, we will see. But yeah, everybody there has taken some damage.
Oh, it's 5th level, not 3rd level. I misread it.
Yeah, plenty. 36, you said.
37.
37, yeah, that's right. Yeah, cool. Okay. Great. And that means it's these guys' turn. They're going to dismount. So looking pretty hurt.
We're gonna have to wipe these guys out.
These two at the end of the street are going to get a turn first. They're going to go.
Is that not always the plan?
Well, I was originally going to try and run away, but you just fireballed these guys while disguised as Fane.
That is a good point. Yeah, they do.
On the
Shit.
street.
So
I was
you
just
guys
gonna be
all need
like,
to
this
die.
is a pointless fight. Run away. But
Yeah, but now these guys need to die.
Yeah, next turn I was probably gonna fly to Tongi and get him stealthed out.
I mean, they're firing cannon. Cannon would die.
yeah,
We'll come back to it.
that is rude.
Yeah.
How many Northerners that could kill if they take?
We also wouldn't want them turning that on us when we were.
That's the end of my turn, sorry.
Yeah.
Five
yeah.
fireballs stand around corner. Because they didn't see where fireball came from, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, just a lone single person in the street who's no longer there after they've been fireballed.
They didn't check my papers either, so they don't know anything.
This guy's going to get.
No, but they know that you look like Fane. Or they
Yeah,
look
maybe
like
maybe
this
he's not that
big.
known.
This guy's definitely yelling a "Hey, you stop!" Towards Thane. This guy's going to dash.
Well, at least I'm
He's
not blowing
taking-
whistles anymore.
Taking a dash action to catch up with you. So they are.
No, just got
having you-
explosions going off instead.
Jethro, it is your turn.
What happened? So the guys down there, are they fucked?
The cart has been fireballed. Both these guys in yellow who are in the street now have been fairly well burnt. The guys in pink dodged the best of the fireball, but are still quite hurt. The cart they are on is on fire, however.
Are they bloodied?
Are they bloodied? Good question. The guys, these, I'll number them. Numbers 1 and 2
The
in
ones that
yellow
didn't
are
dodge.
bloodied.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it,
Now
just
you
so.
can do your death suplex or whatever.
Well,
you had to do before.
I did download the. I forgot to do it. I was gonna just run away, but like it. Chat.
The lure of action.
I want to get nitro. What the fuck? I have to get nitro to upload a GIF.
Disgusting.
Oh, it's too big. Fine, whatever. All right, that's like 20 feet. I can jump horizontally 20 feet, right?
Do you know what? I can never
I'm
give
running.
you a straight
I'm
answer
running.
on-
I'm running 10 feet. Forget. Really. I'm reading it.
Your
I'm
movement's
looking it
like
up.
50 though, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got loads of movement.
The jump rules are weird. Who are you
Yeah,
trying to hit? The guy
there's
that's next to Grunon?
Yeah.
When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before,
Yeah.
which you'll do.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Sweet. So yeah, I jump.
Strength's 20. So
I
yeah.
jump, flip over, land on this guy. Count that as an attack.
I'll call that like a martial arts attack.
Yeah.
So treat it like an unarmed strike.
Oh,
He's a monk, so it's 1 damage.
now do plus 12. What did I roll? 20.
20 will hit this guy. Yeah, definitely.
7.
Okay.
10.
So there is a chance you're going to kill this guy.
Right, I'll make it non-lethal. I am going for its wrestling move. That's 12.
12 total
On-
from the
on all
37.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him a strength save to see if he's knocked prone.
Okay.
He's not dead or at 0, but he is severely hurt.
Cool. I will do a second non-attack then, and I will do the people's elbow.
He is not knocked prone.
Okay, he's not prone. I will instead do the Stone Cold Stunner.
Okay.
So kick him in the balls and then drop him.
So the stunning strike.
No, I'm just going to knock him out with it. So it's
Okay.
20. It's a lot more than it was last.
Okay. Cool.
10, right? 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's the
it
10.
is.
And that'll be a 11
He's
damage
got-
on that one.
He's got 1 HP.
Yeah. 11 damage with the people's elbow, non-lethally, knocking him out. And I'll be like, "That was a bloody good fireball, that mate." And then I will bonus action dash up this wall, and I think 20 feet.
Yeah.
There. I also I don't know that's Grabnon, so I've just said bloody good fireball that mate, and then run off to a stranger.
No, not
Which
stranger.
is in character.
Yeah, Pepper.
Oh, Thane. Oh yeah, sorry,
Thane.
Thane. To Thane. Yeah.
Anything more
so-
for Jethro's turn?
That'll do.
Right, Tor, it is your turn.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Oh, I was looking for the ladder one.
We're killing these then, are we?
I did not kill that man. I explicitly did not kill that man.
This insurance form is going to be complicated.
Oh. Okay. Do I just do that? Might be. Okay, well, I am going to land then. Oh, what the fuck is going on there?
Oh shit, no.
Uh,
If God damn.
Land. Is it bonus action to deform?
Now you're asking me.
Or is it
It
just
might be a no action required. Let me get the bloody flicking through the pages.
Oh, God's sake.
He's a druid, not a bard.
Druid.
Last wild shape. You can leave the form early as a bonus action.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yes,
Bonus action back to normal. Spell.
too big a light.
Fuck it. End of the day. We are probably going to rest between now and we actually assault because we've got to wait for people to come. And I am going to cast Incendiary Cloud.
Yeah.
Right.
Exciting. I don't know
there.
this spell, so yeah.
Maximum chaos.
Okay. A swirling cloud of embers and smoke fills a 20-foot radius sphere, which I will center like here.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
guess.
All right. What happened to the radius that we had before?
The cloud area is heavily obscured. Duration, long wind, blah, blah, blah. The deck saves
20-foot radius here.
18.
Okay.
I'd
18
move
foot.
it to get the most civilian buildings as you can, Vic.
Yeah.
That's basically where the fire was.
Yeah, they're already on fire.
Okay.
Yeah. They're not gonna get more on fire.
That's definitely how fire works.
Cloud-
Fire is an on-off state.
It's a
There's
binary
no-
state, yeah. You're either on fire or you're not.
Right.
There's no growing of fire.
All in between.
The purple guys are save first. This is a DC 18 again, you said?
Oh, I didn't realize it lasts for a while. Yeah.
It's a
Gonna
minute.
last for a while. All these buildings
Yeah.
with thatched roofs.
Right.
Yeah, but
and
no,
then the
this
yellow.
is like a pretty insane amount of damage for the time it lasts.
Yes. The yellow guys have passed the save. The purple guys have failed this time around.
Okay, so 8d8, half for the
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8d8?
No, 10d8.
I
No,
was gonna say.
8d10.
It's
8d10.
10d8. It's 10d8.
Is it 10d8? Okay, so what do I
Yeah,
get there?
10d8 fire damage.
46.
46 there, plus 2.
50. That's what I remember.
50. So half damage, obviously, on a successful save.
You rolled d10s before.
Did I roll 10s? Did I? Fuck's sake,
You rolled
sorry.
d10, yeah, because there's 9s in there. So yeah, just
Right.
re-roll the 10d8 entirely, if you don't mind.
So 10?
Yeah.
Hey.
48. That's that. I mean, that's very close to what you rolled before. Some, yeah.
That was 9, so one more. 51. 1 point more.
These guys are all toast.
Beautiful.
The cannon. The cannon is going to begin to rupture. And we will go with not a 60-foot radius, but a 30-foot radius, I think, which will hit Tor. No, we're going from the cannon. That will hit Tor just about. Gronon is. Yeah. Give me a second. Let me check the ruling on this one.
I am in full cover.
You are in. Yeah, you are in full cover.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
just-
we're also 50 odd feet away, so I think you're
Yeah.
pretty
Just Tor then. Can I get you to make a dex save as the cannon ruptures?
There's a reason I went and stood there.
Yeah. Okay. Now, this thing you will recall being set to what they were calling the highest setting.
Being set
Come on.
to
I've got
fuck.
175 health. Come on.
As
Yeah.
a
600 feet radius.
flash and a belt of green light kind of flashes out in the area. You're going to take...
That's a big number.
81 points of force damage.
Holy shitballs. That's the most he's ever been injured.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Is that Thor bloodied?
Oh, it took no,
No.
Oh, it's just
No,
under
it's not.
bloodied. Yeah.
just above bloody, mate. No bloodied yet.
Okay.
Still need to take another fucking 13 points of health off at least.
Unbelievably strong, your character is.
Slightly cracked shell.
Yeah.
Tor goes,
Insane
"Ow!"
health. That's a bit
Yeah.
toasty.
It has cast a wave of disintegrate there. Yeah.
I burned some of my feathers. Fucking thing.
The walls of the buildings are reduced to rubble.
I'm not
Within
going to
this
even bother
30
doing
foot.
a concentration save. I'm just drop the
I
concentration.
don't
because-
think you can pass that concentration check yet. DC 40.
But
Yeah.
the mother of all concussions had
That's a bit of a hit. However, all your enemies are dead.
and
This
everything's on fire.
flame licks away at the rafters, at the gantry, the pillars of the buildings that have been. You'll remember the bit at the start of the Terminator film where the time travel orb like cuts holes in things, and so there's these kind of bits of chain link fence and a bit of a truck that's kind of missing. It's like that. It's like this 30-foot sphere has just annihilated, has disintegrated its the space around you all.
Small children's legs just perch a few top stairs or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're all horrible people. In my empire, it'll be better.
Hey, I knocked
I
one
am-
guy out and ran away.
I
Yeah.
attempted to use cone of code to like try and put out some of the fire, but
Nah.
It's coming up on 10.
Oh, yeah, it's dark. I hadn't really realised.
Oh, full of beans. Quick, guys. Let's go for 2 more hours. Tom's got energy.
Let's ride this wave as long as we can.
Sam, I've got to leave for work at 7 tomorrow. I've got to drive to Edinburgh for 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Ugh.
Edinburgh's nice.
Yeah,
Same, you got to drive to Edinburgh tomorrow.
no,
Just don't buy any fucking beers there. It was like fucking £4.50 for a shipyard in Weatherspoons in Edinburgh. Fucking insane.
Yeah.
This is like 3 years. This is 5 years ago.
Is that an expensive beer for you? Yeah, sure. Yeah,
It's like fucking £3.50 in spoons in Sheffield. Now I think I haven't bought one in a couple
You
of years.
get beer here for $7.50.
Yeah. Well, that was
me.
yeah. That was the point. That was the cheap.
Even
That was the
with
cheapest. That was the
translation,
cheapest
like-
beer in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
Spoons.
You probably get a $5.50 one here.
Okay.
Jed, I had a bunch of shit I wanted to do, considering there was a divergence in paths,
Yes.
but they were so disruptive, I had to hold myself back. Otherwise, I would have had to talk to you off screen.
Yeah.
I think I would like to talk to you off screen for some ultra disruptive shit for end of campaign.
Please
Please
drop
do
the
it.
messages. Yeah, please do.
I
I want
might
you
put a
to do
message
it.
out for everyone, and I might put a message just to you, Jed.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Um,
Absolutely.
As long as it's causing a humongous rift in the party and it's going to be a war for the power, I'm totally game for it.
So I think
I
it
will
might cause
I will
a
kill
humongous rift
all of
in the
you.
party, but I don't think it will cause a humongous rift in the power. I think
In
my
the what?
plan is like to go the party, yeah, fucked, never working together again. But like, power is like, you guys have fucked this whole world up, and like, I kind of hired you for Goss's job in the first place, and it's like this whole world is
It's your
shit.
fault,
And
mate.
I
It's your
realize I've been trapped in this world for my 25 years of my life, and it's like, I think I realize now, because of the decrees, I haven't seen the rest of the world, which is the truth of the world. And maybe I'll
it's what
just
you
go
s-
to form my own empire elsewhere.
I don't think this world's fucked. I think we've made it better.
You see what I mean?
I would like at the end of the session, having made the choice to keep a man alive and done some cool wrestling moves I think this shows real growth for Jethro.
Yep.
For once, Jethro is the one coming off a roof and not killing
He
anyone.
also made
I'm
some
the
decisions
peacemaker.
today.
Yes.
Yeah, and actually, yeah.
I'm
So-
the peacemaker. The
well,
peacemaker,
because-
the negotiator, the information gatherer,
I
And
know,
I
but
have
that's
and the sneaky one.
absolutely behind Jethro. Well, even Tongi, who we had a lot of respect for, and Tor to a certain extent, apart from that fucking whole owlbear incident in the fucking
That was great.
west of
Yeah,
Ansel.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But like, that was like, yeah, a lot of respect. All of a sudden, Jethro showed Obadiah somewhat the chaotic way of life, that maybe you just don't need to plan and just go in and be yourself.
Yeah.
It can be growth inspiring.
I'm going to give an inspiration there to Jethro.
Thank
off that
you.
one, because, yeah, I thought that was good. And the rest of you, thanks. It's really good to play again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had a great
Good
time.
to see you all. Yeah,
Loved it.
Oh, I feel fucking 100%. I might go for a fucking run. I feel healthy again. No, I won't. I've got an asthma test tomorrow. Condition.
okay.
I've got the
Yeah,
afternoon.
quite
I've got the afternoon off, so I could just sit down before I go to the doctors, so I can just make sure I'm completely baseline.
I Skyped up work all week, so I gotta actually do loads of shit tomorrow.
Yeah, I do have coursework to do. That's fine. Thanks, Jed. That was wonderful.
Yep, thank you.
That's
Brilliant.
good.
Oh God, it just tried to migrate host.
Yeah.
Do you want to be server host?
It asks me every time I go to quit. So, do you want to offer someone else to host? And I haven't got the reflex down of clicking no.
Yeah,
I see it as, do you really want to quit? Yes, I really want to quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Reddit.
anyone can save anyone else's table while they're playing, which is a great thing if like the host fucks up their table, or like One World or whatever
Yeah.
app, workshop item fucks up. It's good. Also, I have a bunch of wrestling moves I have to look up after Gex.
Well, the Swanton Bomb is what those gifts. What those gifts are.
Yeah, but
So-
they're like 20 years after my wrestling experience.
Oh no, that's Jeff Hardy. He was like late 90s.
That's Attitude
Attitude
Era,
Era. Yeah, Attitude Era is all I know.
The 90s.
Same.
Yeah, I was 20.
So you'd stopped watching
like-
wrestling by then. Too old for
Yeah,
wrestling.
Yeah,
It's too young for it.
yeah, because I was
The other
already
way around.
fucking, you know.
You
playing
were
fucking
simultaneously
Red
too
Alert.
old and too young because you're out of the that age bracket of like teenagers
Yeah, because
and
I
over
started
30s.
watching fucking, you know,
Go
John
on.
Haystacks and Big Daddy and shit.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the British shit
Oh,
before
fucking
this
daddy.
American crap came along. Yeah, I know. He's just a big fat white dude.
Okay, shit works. Big fat man knew how to work a crowd.